from Waldrop. Out of the gun, Loudsbury rolling that way, throwing on the run. He's got Terwilliger. He's short. Cordell Ricklick is going to make the tackle for Central, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Templeton will punt it. Wobbly snap. Lust with the block. Blocked by Carter Lust. Central with some momentum. Templeton recovers at the 35, but Central has great field position. Carter Lust with the block. Waldrop looking to pass. He's going deep. Down there. He makes the catch. Dowen inside the 10. He's down at the 5. Colby Dowen, a big-time reception on 2nd and 17. And 1st and goal for the Golden Eagles. They got it at the Pier 5. He drops back to throw, rolling right. And he's sacked by Jack Burr.
Hi, this is Guy at Healthcare Plus. Are high interest rates on multiple credit cards making it hard to manage your finances? Simplify your life with a Healthcare Plus low interest rate credit card. Imagine the relief of having just one payment each month and saving money with no transfer fees to pay off current cards. Stop in today and let us help you say goodbye to the stress of juggling multiple payments with a low interest rate credit card and start enjoying financial freedom today. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Lean Transportation has served Aberdeen and the surrounding area for over 100 years. For everything from site work and preparation to asphalt paving for home, farm, and business, Lean Transportation is your trusted construction partner. They even sell landscaping materials, from decorative rock for flower beds and landscaping to large decorative stones. Lean Transportation can help you out. Call Lean Transportation at 605-225-3814 or stop by their office just west of the Bypass Bridge on West Highway 12 in Aberdeen.
Look at all the pictures of the resort you'd stay in every year. All you need to do is pay reasonable maintenance fees once a year. With any contract that you're signing, read and understand everything. What happens if you cancel? Can you get out of this contract? If you feel pushed into signing the contract, you need to stop and take a step back. If you have questions, contact the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Sunday 97.7 Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network. We're live at T-Area Stadium, home of the T-Titans for this Class 11 AA matchup. While on the field, brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection. Tonight's officials, Darren Berg, Chad Gordon, Jim Johnston, Mike Mutter, and Zach Weavick. Tonight's officials here from T. Both these teams, as mentioned earlier in the pregame, 0-1. Spearfish and T battled out in week one. Spearfish won that matchup 39-29 over T. And for your Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles, a really tough, hard-fought battle versus the Pier Governors in week one at the Gene Bernal Complex. 20-14 final score there. Central led 7-0 after one. Gave up 20 unanswered points in the second and battled back in the fourth with a touchdown. 20-14 final last week. So both these teams trying to get their first win of the 2024 season. Let's take a look at our Aberdeen Chrysler Center keys to the game. Keys to the game brought to you by our Aberdeen Chrysler Center. For your next new or used vehicle, stop by the Aberdeen Chrysler Center in the Auto Plaza. Shop online at aberdeenchrysler.com. Two keys for Central here tonight, and we talked a little bit about it with Coach Breeze in the pregame during Breeze's breakdowns. Number one, step up in the run game on defense. Gotta be in second. It's got to be in second and long and third and long. Don't want to be in second and third and short on defense if you're Central. You're going to have to stop the run. T ran for 300 yards last week versus Spearfish and has had a lot of success over the last couple games versus Central. 400-plus yards in the semifinal game a couple years ago. Last year, 400 yards rushing, 399 yards rushing. So Central's got a big task. The front seven's got to stop the run and sniff it out a little bit because if not, it could be a long day. Second key to the game, finish drive. Central had a lot of opportunities in week 1 versus Pierre with the ball at the plus side of the field, but couldn't capitalize on good field position and struggled to get points on the board. Yes, they had 2 touchdowns, but were unable to get really anything rhythm-wise going in between the 50 to the goal line. So can you capitalize on some good field position? Those are 2 big keys, I think, for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles to come out with a victory in tonight's game. We'll take a look at our Erickson Insurance Agency starting lineups in just a moment. Talk to Erickson Insurance agents and see what they could do for you. Home, farm, auto, crop, and livestock coverage. Give them a call at 605-397-4420 or visit ericksonagency.com. 397-4420, or you can visit ericksonagency.com. We're going to step aside, be back in 30 seconds for our starting lineups here on the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network.
Hit pay dirt with Domino's Pizza. Anytime you're hungry, Domino's Pizza of Aberdeen is ready to serve you. Go to Domino's.com for a complete roster of all their tasty offerings and order right from their website. Whether it's delivery, carryout, or dine-in, Domino's will take care of you. And, of course, you can always call Domino's at 225-5555. 7 days a week, Domino's Pizza of Aberdeen is ready to serve you. Domino's Pizza, conveniently located at 6th and Main. Call 225-5555 or order online at Domino's.com.
And we're about to get started here from T, Aberdeen Central and T football class 11 AA. And let's take a look at our Erickson Insurance starting lineups. We'll do the defense for T, or we'll do the defense for Central. We talked about them being a key in tonight's game. Let's take a look at the Central defense. At outside linebacker, a senior, 6 foot, 205 pounds, Brandon Schwann. At defensive end, a 6 foot, 255 pound junior, number 60, Jackson Henley. At defensive tackle, 6'4", 295, a junior, Big Felipe Gonzalez. And at defensive end, a 6'6", 210 junior, number 9, Jack Birch. The front four for Central, Schwann, Henley, Gonzalez, Birch. Linebackers for Central, a 6'4", 195-pound senior, number 11, Jacob Weishar. At middle linebacker, one of the captains on this Central team, 5'8", 160-pound senior, number 28, Tate Huff. And the other linebacker, a 5'10", 185-pound senior, number 34, Caden Shadow. Secondary will look like this here for the Golden Eagles. 6 foot, 170-pound junior, Evan Sickmiller, corner. At free safety, a 6'3", 175-pound junior, Preston Peterson at free safety. A 6'2", 180-pound senior, number 24, Cordell Ricklick, another captain on this Central team. And the other cornerback is Carson Borg, a 6'1", 165-pound junior, the starting defense for Aberdeen Central. Head coach is Justin Breeze, 3rd season. He is 10-12 all-time here at Aberdeen Central. Taking a look at the T offense. At left tackle, a 6'4", 211-pound junior, number 60, Chase DeBoer. At left guard, 6 foot, 230 senior, number 62, Charlie Leslie. At center, a 255-pound junior, Kingston Nyberg. At guard, 6'4", 255 senior, Jacob Youngye. And at the other tackle, number 76, a 248-pound junior, Cody Peterson. At wide receiver, you got Marshall Smythe, a senior, and Riley Sponda, a senior. At running back, Sam Warnell, a senior, Cole McKinney, a senior, and at fullback, Carter Brown, a 190-pound junior. And the quarterback for the T-Area Titans, a 6'4", 222-pound junior, Brenner Conrad. That's a look at the starters for T on offense. Both teams take the field there, and we're about to get underway from T. 12 minutes on the Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard. Home of the best gas deal in Aberdeen. Pay with the Dino Pay app and combine that with the mobile advantage. How about this? Save 35 cents per gallon on gas. Plus, enjoy new Hunt Brothers Pizza grab-and-go meals, snacks, fresh produce, grocery items, and more. street corner located across from Aberdeen Chrysler on North Highway 281. Aberdeen Central will receive here to start the first half. Back deep, Carson Borg and Carter Lust. T will kick it away. Marshall Smythe will kick it deep for the Titans. Central in the road whites. Blue numbers, gold trim, blue helmets, and a gold face mask for T. They are in the home blues. White numbers, Titans across the front, white pants. Smythe ready, kicks it deep. Lust is there. He lets it go out of bounds at the 3. That's going to draw a flag, and Central will have good field position. Kind of trickled down the near sideline here. Looked like it was going to stay in bounds, but it rolled out at the 3. That's going to be a penalty for the kick out of bounds, and good field position here for the Central offense. Quarterback, 6'5", 185-pound sophomore. It's Brenner Waldrop. Had a nice game versus Pierre last week. 12 of 29, 172 yards, 2 TDs, 2 INTs. Colby Allen, big-time performance. 5 catches, 105 yards, 2 touchdowns. As the offense takes the field here for the Golden Eagles, we'll take a look at the offensive line in just a moment. And a pre-snap penalty. That's going to be a false start on the Golden Eagles, I believe. It's going to be on Jordan Frost, the center. He's called for a snap infraction. And now we have time to take a look at the Central offensive line. Jordan Frost, the center, is senior. Right guard, Blake Matson, the junior. Right tackle, Jordan Rexinger, a sophomore. Left guard, Riker Meister, one of the captains on this offensive line. He's a senior. And at left tackle, Jackson Henley. Running back is Ridley Waldo, 10 carries and 28 yards last week. Joey Dahlman had a nice game in receiving. He's the fullback, 3 receptions, 43 yards for Dahlman. Borg and Asoff, the receivers, with Dowan. Out of the gun, Waldrop takes the snap. He's looking right, fires. It's a deep pass. It's incomplete to the far sideline. He was looking for Asoff, and that'll bring up second down and 15. So second down and 15 here for the Golden Eagles. Ball is at the 30-yard line. And Central offense, they struck early in that first quarter, took a 7-0 lead versus Pierre. It was a 15-yard touchdown from Colby Allen. 2 receivers to the near side, to the far side. Waldo, the running back, he's on Waldrop's left hip. He takes the snap. He's looking. Pressure comes, and he's sacked. Sacked right away. Ball came out late. Brenner Conrad with the sack. I believe it's a fumble, and T might have recovered. And that's exactly what it is. Sack fumble. Brenner Conrad plays quarterback and defensive end. He makes the sack right away. And T, with great field position, they are at the Central 29. And that's a matchup to look at. Brenner Conrad versus Jordan Rexinger, the tackle, and he beat him right away. 2 in the backfield with Brenner Conrad. 2 receivers to the far side. Hand off to Sam Wordle, the running back. He's got nowhere to go. Jack Birch, the first there. And that's a nice play on first down for the Golden Eagles. No gain. It's going to be second down and 10. Cordell Ricklick also in on the stop. He had 8 tackles last week.
24-yard line.
Like we talked about in the pregame with head coach Scott Fry of T, this is a team that is physical up front. Aberdeen Central is going to have to match it. I formation, fullback and running back into the game. Conrad under center. Takes the snap. It's a counter play. Space outside for Cole McKinney, and he's knocked down for a minimal gain. He did pick up a couple, and it's going to bring up a third down. McKinney, a 6 foot, 146-pound senior. Evan Sickmiller with the stop for the Golden Eagles. He led the team last week with 9 tackles at his cornerback position. Big 3rd down and 5 here for the Central defense. Conrad out of the gun on 3rd and 5. He's got Carter Brown, a running back on his left hip. 2 receivers to the far side. Takes the snap. It's a little option play, and flags fly. It's going to be, looks like on Central. Let's see what the call is here.
Prior to the snap, false start. Offense.
They call a false start on T. Looked like T was clapping, saying, hey, that's on Central, but they call a false start, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10. So opportunity here for the Central defense on 3rd down and long. We talked about that being the key to the game. 3 receivers far side. Conrad out of the gun. He's got Carter Brown, his halfback on his left hip. Takes the snap. He's looking left. Pumps. Now steps up. He's got space. He's going to run. And he's going to be tackled. I believe he's going to be short of the 1st down. He picked up about 7, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Evan Sickmiller again on the stop for the Golden Eagles. 2 quick tackles for the corner, and now decision time for T. They're going to go for it. Golden Eagles, last time these 2 teams played, lost 28-7, but the goal line defense was spectacular. This would be a huge stop. Conrad again out of the gun. 3 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. Carter Brown, the halfback. Claps his hands. Takes the snap. Option play left. Brown with the carry. Breaks a tackle. He's got the 1st down, and he's inside the 10. Picked up 8 yards on 4th down and 5. That's a new set of downs for the Titans, and it's going to be 1st and goal. As we said on the pregame, Conrad has a lot of experience. Good size, 6'4", 222 pounds. And he can throw and run. Kind of a dual threat kind of quarterback. He's lined up in the shotgun. He's got a running back on his right hip. It's Brown. Takes the snap. It's a draw play up the gut, and that's going absolutely nowhere. Couple of Golden Eagles on the stop.
Carter Brown met at the line of scrimmage by number 68, Felipe Gonzalez.
Felipe Gonzalez on the stop for Aberdeen Central. And we talked to head coach Justin Breeze about big Felipe. Stepped up in a big way last week. Clogged the A and B gaps, and he did a good job there. 2nd down and goal. I formation this time with Wordle, the running back, and Brown, the fullback. Play action pass. Conrad looking to the end zone. He's got Svanda wide open. Touchdown. Riley Svanda, the 165-pound senior, wide open for the touchdown. And that's a 6-0 T lead with 8 minutes exactly here in the 1st quarter on the Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard. See if T goes for 2. They got a odd formation, a bunch of bodies to the right side. And then the center with the quarterback and a running back. And now they move into field goal position. Garrett Wiebinga is on to tack on the extra point for T. Snap good, hold good, kick is up, and it's good. So T takes advantage of the early turnover, the sack fumble. They convert a 4th down, and they hit a pass into the end zone. Conrad to Svanda from 8 yards out, and T leads 7-0 on the Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard. We're back here in 30 seconds.
Drive your car down to Max and meet our experienced and friendly crew. At Max Auto Body, we'll make your car look brand new.
of your auto body needs, see Max Auto Body at 803 3rd Avenue Southeast in Aberdeen. Call 225-0480 for Max Auto Body, where they do the job right the first time.
Max Auto Body, where quality reflects on you.
Max Auto Body, Southeast 3rd Avenue, north of Avera St. Luke's.
Back here on the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network, T strikes first. A 10-yard touchdown is what they mark it officially from Conrad to Svanda, and that's our Aberdeen Chrysler Center drive recaps. 10-yard touchdown from Conrad to Svanda. Kick is underway there, and out of the end zone, it'll be a touchback. And it'll be Golden Eagles football here. They got to respond after a sack fumble to start this one. Kind of how last week started, if you remember, an interception on the first play of offense last week. This week, a sack fumble, and we talked about it on the pregame, that T is going to send pressure. They move their defensive fronts, they move linebackers, and it's going to be a challenge here for the offensive line of Central. Waldrop out of the gun. He's got Waldo with him, and another flag. And a false start. That's on Henley. Henley, the left tackle, is called for the right tackle. He is called for the false start. It's first down and 15. And again, Central behind the sticks. They had a penalty on their first drive as well. So drop them back to the 15-yard line. 8 minutes exactly here in the first quarter. Waldrop out of the gun, takes the snap. He fires. That is incomplete. He was looking for Brody Asoff, far sideline. Really good coverage by Carter Christensen of T, the cornerback, and it's second down and 15. Golden Eagles had success in the pass game. 172 yards for Brenner Waldrop. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He's got a good arm. He proved that in week 1. Just got to settle into the game a little bit here. Out of the gun once again, Waldo in the backfield. Sends Asoff in motion here near side. Central moving right to left. High snap. Waldrop corrals it. He's looking. He's going deep to Asoff. He's got the catch at the 32-yard line. 17-yard pickup on 2nd and 15. How about that throw from the sophomore Waldrop? There were 2 defenders in the area, and he just threw it over the corner and right in the breadbasket of Brody Asoff. 17 yards on the pickup. It's a 1st and 10 at the 32. Big momentum play for Central. Asoff 4 catches, 24 yards last week. Waldo gets the carry, a run, and he's hit in the backfield by Sam Wordle. Wordle on the stop for T. It's going to bring up a second down. He lost a yard, maybe 2, back down to the 30. And Central, when they were running the ball well last week, it was more so outside of the tackles. Struggled in between the tackles a little bit. Got to get a push up front. It's going to bring up a second down and 12 from the 30. Joey Dahlman lined up in the slot for Central. Asoff near side, 2 receivers far side. Dowan, the far side receiver, takes the snap. He's looking Dowan's way. He's got the catch. Breaks it upfield. He's got it at the 40, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 41. It's going to bring up a third down and very short. They officially actually mark it a first down, and a big play on 2nd and 17 for the Golden Eagles. A little momentum on offense. Jack Birch is checked into the game. Birch, a tight end. He's on the far side of the field. He's got his hand in the dirt. Waldo, the running back, takes the snap. It's a handoff to Waldo trying to just move his way forward, and a big pile up. Good push from the T defensive line, and that's going to bring up a second down and long. So a couple good throws from Brenner Waldrop. Conrad on the stop for T, second down and 9. Defense for T, Chase DeBoer, Charlie Leslie, Jacob Youngye, and Brenner Conrad, the front four. They've played pretty well here to start this game. Waldrop out of the gun. He's got Waldo on his left hip. Takes the snap. He's looking near side and throws it into the dirt to Dowen. And Dowen got hit late. No flag. Referee was thinking about throwing a flag there, and it was a little bit late, but it's going to bring up third down. No call. .550 first quarter on the Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard. T leads 7-0. Central driving. Picked up a couple second and third and longs on this drive. Waldrop out of the gun. He's looking. Pressure coming. He's got Waldo in the flat, and he's hit right away by Dawson Eimers. And he picks up maybe a yard. And it's going to bring up fourth down, and the punt unit's going to come out for Central. So that's going to bring up a fourth down and 8. Colby Dowling to punt it deep for Central.
Darwin back to punt for the Golden Eagles. Schwan to return for the Titans.
Dowling, 2 punts and an average of 45 yards. His long was 48 last week. Good snap from Weishar, the long snapper. Punt is up and away. It's a good one. Takes a Central bounce, and it's going to be down by Carter Lust at the 18-yard line of T, maybe the 19. First down and 10, Titans. Moving left to right on your radio dial. See how the Central defense responds. T had a short field, 10-yard touchdown from Conrad to Zvanda to start things in this ball game. Couple first downs for Central, but had to punt it away. First down and 10 for T. Shotgun. They got Brown, the running back, on his left hip. Conrad takes the snap. It's a quarterback draw. He's trying to find space, ducks it, breaks the tackle, and he picks up a couple. Brandon Schwan on the stop. Picked up about 9. It's going to bring up second down and short. Brandon Schwan, a nice game last week for the Golden Eagles. Schwan with 4 tackles, 1 TFL. Second down and a long one. Ball is at the 28-yard line. Conrad under center. He's got I formation. Option play left, and picking up the first down for T is Dashel Lowry. He checked into the game, and he picked up a yard or a couple yards there to the 32, and somebody is down for the Golden Eagles. See who's down. It might be Tate Huff. I believe it is. Tate Huff is down at the 32-yard line, injured. It looks like he's grabbing his left knee. We'll step aside, be back in 30 seconds here on the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network.
Dr. John Carroll's, Dr. Mark Bain, and Dr. DJ Pollard of Carroll's and Bain Family Dental Care have provided complete family dental care from kids to adults for over 40 years. From cleanings to fillings, root canals, crowns, cosmetic dentistry, and as always, emergencies are seen promptly. At Carroll's and Bain Family Dental Care, new patients are always welcome. Conveniently open Monday through Thursday 8 to 6 and Friday 8 to 3 at 805 South State Street. Call to make your appointment at 225-1192. That's 225-1192. Good luck, Golden Eagles.
Tate Huff walks to the sideline. First down and 10 for T. Ball is at the 33-yard line. And Central's defense on its heels a little bit here to start this game. Two receivers near side, one to the far side. Conrad under center. He's got Brown lined up behind him. Takes the snap. He's looking. Pressure in his face, and he's sacked by Felipe Gonzalez. Gonzalez beats his man, and with the sack, a big loss of 5. It's a second down at 15. Big Felipe inside with a nice move and a huge play for the Golden Eagles, second down and long. Conrad, he's got 2 in the backfield. He's in the gun. He's got 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Gonzalez lined up at the nose tackle position ahead of the center. Conrad takes the snap. It's a run play right, fakes it, and Ricklick will make the tackle after a short gain. He's tackled at the 31-yard line. Almost gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Picked up 6. It's going to bring up a third down and long. Big play for the Central defense to get off the field. Clock continuing to tick. It's 2:37 and counting here in the first quarter on the Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard. And T leads 7-0. Defensive line for the Golden Eagles, Schwann, Gonzalez, Henley, and Birch on in this third down. Conrad out of the gun. He's got 2 receivers far side to the near side. Takes the snap. It's a screen play. Brown breaks a tackle. Breaks another one. He's got the first down. He's across the 50, 40, 30, 20, and he's knocked down at the 20-yard line. A huge play on third down and 11. Broke a couple tackles, and T is in business once again. 50 yards on 3rd and 11 on a screen. And that's a T first down. Central had some white shirts in the area, just unable to make the tackle. And then Brown put on some nice moves. And we talk about the physicality of this T team on full display right there. And then a sideline interference on Central added to the run. So ball is now inside the 15-yard line at the 10. They officially call it at the 9, so it's 1st and goal for the Titans. 3 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. They send McKinney in motion to the slot. Conrad out of the gun. T moving left to right. It's a handoff right up the gut, and pushing his way forward is Tyler Reed, the senior. For T, picks up 4, maybe 5, and it's 2nd down and goal. Ball is at the Central 4, and T trying to add on to their lead. They already lead 7-0. There's 1:15 and counting here in the first quarter. Conrad under center. Takes the snap, hands it off to Sam Wordle, and he walks his way in for a touchdown. 4-yard touchdown from Sam Wordle, and T, just like that, leads 13-0 with 60 seconds here in the first quarter. All set up, a 50-yard screen pass caught by Brown, put the moves on, and then they added a penalty in there for sideline interference. Couple runs and a touchdown. Extra point from Wiebinga is on the way here in a moment. Conrad the holder. Snap good, hold good, kick is blocked. Brandon Schwann on the block for the Golden Eagles on the extra point. But T with another touchdown. They lead 13-0. We'll be back here in 30 seconds on the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network.
Loading planters, scraping silage walls, feeding cattle, and clearing brush. Yeah, tomorrow's workload is heavy. But with the right equipment from DMI, you can do anything. So imagine what you can get done with just one JCB. JCB skid steer loaders help you work faster, safer, and smarter. Stop by one of DMI's 3 branches in Sioux Falls, Aberdeen, or Rapid City, or contact your sales representative to schedule a demonstration to get a closer look at one. Remember, before you buy, call DMI.
$13-0 T on the Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard. A touchdown run for Sam Wordle from 4 yards out. And the Golden Eagles trail by 13. They got to get something going offensively. Carter Lester returned the kickoff. He's angling here near side 10. Trying to break a tackle, and he's knocked down at the 12. It's going to be first down and 10 for the Golden Eagles. Got to get something going here offensively. And something of note, last week versus Pierre was 9 of 19 on third down. That's 47%. Last week, that was a big key of the game. They were 2 of 4 on third down on fourth down. So they had good efficiency on third and fourth down, and T to start this game with a couple key third down conversions. Waldrop out of the gun. He's looking right, fires. It's a wobbly pass, but Asoff catches it, and he is pushing his way forward. He's got a gain of 9 close to the first down, and they officially mark it a first down. So Brody Asoff with another nice catch for the Golden Eagles. He's got a couple here in this first quarter. Waldrop, 4 of 7, 40 yards. Tackle made by Caleb Cooner for T. First down and 10, ball at the 25-yard line. Waldrop takes the snap, handoff to Waldo. Jump cut, trying to just move his way forward, but there's just nothing there. No gain on the play. It's second down and 10. Sam Wordle on the stop. We've been calling his name a lot for T. And it's going to bring up a second down and 10. I believe that's going to be the end of the first quarter. It is. It's going to be second down and 10 from the 25. When we come back, T with a strong quarter, 13-0. We'll be back here in 30 seconds on the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Dr. Elizabeth Schwab at Schwab Audiology. I'm excited to announce our team is growing as we welcome a second audiologist, Hannah Williams. Dr. Williams completed her residency with us at Schwab Audiology this past year and has been an excellent addition. She graduated from USD this spring. Call Schwab Audiology at 725-4455 to schedule a hearing test with Dr. Williams today. At Schwab Audiology, we're all ears.
We're back here from T, second down and 10 for the Golden Eagles. Now moving left to right on your radio dial to start this second quarter. Brenner Waldrop, 4 of 7, 40 yards in that first quarter. He was sacked once. It led to a turnover and a T touchdown, second down and 10. He takes the shotgun snap. He's looking deep, fired. He was hit as he threw, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Asoff over the middle. Jacob Youngye on the pressure. Youngye, 6'4", 255, playing the interior defensive line for the Titans, and he did a good job there. It's a third down and long for Brenner Waldrop in the Aberdeen Central offense. Central last week only allowed 1 sack 205 total yards as an offense last week as well. Trips to the far side. Tight end Birch into the game. Now they motion Ace off to the slot. Waldrop out of the gun on 3rd and 10. Pressure coming. Fires and incomplete. He was looking for Dowen and Ace off. Pass kind of fell in between them, and it's 4th down and 10. Again, good pressure from T. That time they brought the corner Christensen, and it's going to bring up a punt situation for the Golden Eagles. Dowen to punt it away. And we talked about it in the open. This is a T team that brings pressure. They're going to blitz linebackers, blitz from the secondary. Zvanda and McKinney back deep. They got their heels at the 40. Snap bounces to Dowen. Dowen is tackled for a loss, and inside the 10-yard line, T's going to take over. The snap dribbled back. Dowen did everything he could. And he's tackled inside the 10 and 1st and goal for T after the miscue from the special teams. So defense is going to have to step up here. 1st down and goal for T. I formation, moving right to left. Conrad under center. Takes the snap. Option play right. And he walks his way in for a touchdown. Untouched. Flag comes in after the play. We'll see what it is. But Brenner Conrad untouched into the end zone. Touchdown Titans. See what the flag is here. Officials gathered around the 10. It was right after he crossed the goal line. So right now it's 19-0.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense. Number 25. Taunting. Penalty being enforced. 15 yards on the kickoff. That's number 25's first unsportsmanlike.
So they call unsportsmanlike conduct on Carter Brown, taunting after the touchdown, and Central will use that penalty on the kickoff. Weeping, he's 1 for 2. He got his last extra point blocked, although it looks like they're going to go here. Conrad floats one into the end zone, incomplete. They go for 2. He was looking for Christensen at the back pylon. He was open, just overthrew him. And T with another touchdown. They lead 19-0 on the Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard. We'll be back in 30 here on the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network.
Community. It's not a word we use to make ourselves sound more approachable or to appear more in touch with our members. It's a word we take very seriously. We're Area Federal Credit Union. We chose that name so we'll never forget who we serve, the people right here in our area. We're local folks who provide financial stability to our friends and neighbors to help them grow a better tomorrow. We're Area Federal Credit Union, and our area of expertise is you. Federally insured by NCUA.
Another touchdown for T after a snap that was dribbled to the punter. Next play, Conrad from 8 yards out, untouched into the end zone on an option play. Extra point or 2-point try was no good. And Aberdeen Central will receive, again, the penalty after the taunting. Carson Borg to receive it. He's got the 25 across the 30. 40, and he lowers his shoulder, and he's tackled at the 44. Good return from Carson Borg, and Central with decent field position here on this drive.
Tackled by number 22, Brady Tapia, and 19, Landon Pulte.
11:33 in the second quarter. Golden Eagles with a couple first down, but some mistakes have hurt them here to start in this first half. Trying to just settle into the game here. Need some positive yards on first down. It feels like Central's been in a lot of third and longs. Waldrop, and there's movement up front. That's going to be a false start. They call it on 55, Jordan Rexinger, but the running back was moving as well. A lot of movement up front. And it's going to bring up a first down and 15, again behind the sticks with a penalty. That's 4 penalties, 24 yards for Central here in this first half. 19-0 T, 11:33 second quarter. Waldrop out of the gun. Takes the snap, lost it, got it back, and just falls on top of it. Snap was right there. He just didn't look it all the way in, and Waldrop, I believe, fell on top of it. He did. It's going to bring up second down and 15. No gain on the play. He actually somehow got back to the line of scrimmage. Class 11 AA football, Sunday 97-7. You're home for Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles football. Second down and long for the Golden Eagles. Ball at the 35-yard line, their own 35. 4 receivers into the game. A handoff to Waldo. Now he flips it to Lust. Lust has got no room. Breaks a tackle, though. And then he's tackled by Svanda, and he lost a couple yards back to the 29-yard line. It's third down and forever. They try a little trickery on second and long, and Svanda makes a tackle after Lust made a man missed. They officially call it 3rd and 25. The Golden Eagles got to get to the T47 for a first. Waldrop out of the gun. Couple tight ends into the game, Birch and Dahlman. Takes the snap. He's looking deep. Ace off there. He's got a step, and it's incomplete. Christensen and Griffin Wiebinga on the coverage for T. And that'll bring up a fourth down and 25. Looking Asoff's way, and Asoff, he's been getting open. He had a step on Christensen, throw just a little bit ahead of Asoff. It's going to bring up a fourth down and 25, and the punt unit's out. If you remember the snap from Weishar, kind of dribbled back his first time. That one right on the money. Good punt from Dowen. Svanda returns it and actually calls a fair catch and then runs forward.
Fair catch on the play by number 4, Riley Svanda.
So he caught a fair catch and ran forward. Surprised there's not a flag on that.
Their own 41-yard line.
But anyway, it's a first down and 10 for T. Ball is at their own 41. If you're just joining us, total yards, T 108, Central 6. 9:49 to go in the first half. T moving right to left on your radio dial. They got I formation. Fullback and halfback into the game. The halfback is McKinney. Conrad under center, just hands it off. Cut back to the outside, and lowering his shoulder for a pickup of 5 is McKinney. Jacob Weishar on the stop for the Golden Eagles. And it's going to bring up a second down and short after a nice gain on first. So second down, they officially mark it at 3 after a pickup of on first. Weishar had 4 tackles last week for the Golden Eagles. Out of the gun. Option play with Conrad. Sidestep, he's still on his feet. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, and he's knocked out of bounds by Borg inside the 10. He's down at the 6. Borg on the stop, but not before a huge gain by Brenner Conrad. And again, a first and goal situation for the Titans. One of those option plays, they fake the give up the middle, and then Conrad just pulls it, couple nice moves and inside the 10 down at the 6. New quarterback into the game. It's Dashel Lowry. Handoff up the middle, and Central all over it.
Handoff inside, Sam Wordle.
Sam Wordle on the carry. Bring up second down and goal. Picked up 2 to the 4.
Number 60, Jackson Henley.
Henley on the stop for the Golden Eagles.
To the 3-yard line. Second and goal from there.
So Central again on their heels as T in the red zone once again. Dashel Lowry under center. He's got McKinney into the game as a halfback. And takes it in himself, a touchdown for Dashel Lowry from 3 yards out. And T leads 25-0. Weaving to tack on the extra point here for the Titans. Lowry to hold. Snap good, hold good. Kick is blocked once again from Central. Second block on special teams. Felipe Gonzalez, another block field goal for him on the extra point. He's got 2 of those this year. But T strikes on a touchdown, 3-yard run from Dashel Lowry. And with 8:10 to go in the first half, T leads 25-0 on the Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard. We'll be back in 30.
To everyone making time for life's best moments, let our team member Sandy share how Culver's is serving up Celebration by the Scoop.
Our rich and creamy fresh frozen custard makes every day a little bit sweeter. Enjoying a handcrafted treat with all the ooey gooey toppings you love? Now that's worth celebrating.
Come to Culver's and let us serve you a sweet treat to make every moment count. From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious.
Culver's of Aberdeen, located in front of Target on East 6th Avenue.
All T here tonight, 25-0 on the Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard. Another touchdown, Dashel Lowry from 3 yards. Kickoff to Carter Lust. He's got it at the 10. 15, he's running east and west, trying to break a tackle, and he is knocked down at the 20-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for the Golden Eagles. So the Golden Eagles will have it first down and 10 at their own 20. Moving left to right on your radio dial. Just haven't gotten anything going offensively. Two to the near side, one to the far side. Waldrop out of the gun. Drops back to pass. He's got time. He's looking deep. Ace off. It's incomplete. Overthrows him. Christensen on the coverage. Wheel route from Asoff. He had a half a step, but Christensen with good coverage. Second down and 10. Golden Eagles trying to get the passing game going, and it's been a struggle here today. Second down and 10. Waldrop out of the gun. Dowan and Asoff near side. Takes the snap. Looking Dowan's way. He makes the catch. 25. He is tackled near the 30. Marked a little bit short of that. It's going to bring up a third down and about 4 for the Golden Eagles. Central's got to get to the T31 for a first. It's third down and a long 3. Golden Eagles pass blocking much better on this drive, giving Waldrop some time to throw. Two receivers far side to the near side. Waldo on his left hip. Waldrop drops back to pass. He passes it right to Down. He's got the first down at the 32. New set of downs here for the Golden Eagles. 4 yards on that pass, and it's first down and 10. Aberdeen Central after Waldrop with a nice little throw there. 6:55 and counting on the Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard. Central trails 25-0. Waldrop drops back to pass. He's looking far side, caught by Borg, and Borg is knocked out of bounds at the 39-yard line. So the short passing game is working here for the Golden Eagles on this drive. Second down and short. Let's call it 4 from the 39-yard line. 2 receivers near side, Asoff and Dowan. Borg lined up and just made that catch far side. Dahlman in the slot. Waldrop takes the snap. He's looking deep. Dowan's got a step. Makes the catch. Dowan inside the 26-yard line. A big-time catch by Colby Dowan. A defender draped all over him, and a big-time catch with his chest plate. Great throw from Waldrop, and it's a first down and 10 for the Golden Eagles. Used his shoulder pads and chest plate to make the catch, and almost used the defender as somebody to kind of lean the ball on, and made the catch. First down and 10 for the Golden Eagles. They got it at the 26. Waldrop drops back to pass. He's looking left. He's got all day. Throws it to Asoff. He was open, just missed him. At the 10-yard line, second down. Tried a little touch throw there, and Asoff had a quick step, but it's going to bring up second down and 10. I think if that throw is on the money, could be a Central touchdown. But Colby Dowan does it again for the Golden Eagles when they desperately need it. Trying to give the offense a little bit of momentum, and it's going to be a timeout, a little confusion from the Golden Eagles. That is their first charge timeout of this first half. We'll step aside, be back in 30 seconds on the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
State Farm Agent Chad Bent can create a personal price plan designed for your life and your budget. Call 225-2144 or see State Farm Agent Chad Bent at 1023 6th Avenue Southeast.
Second down and 10 out of the timeout for the Golden Eagles. Colby Dowan with a big reception. Got Central down here at the 25-yard line. Incomplete on first down, a little confusion out of the huddle, so Central called timeout. But exactly what the Golden Eagles needed. Let's see if they can get something going here after the timeout. Protection on this drive has been great. Offensive line has given Waldrop all kinds of time. This time they go single back. Lust is lined up in the slot. Dahlman the far side, a quick pitch to Lust. Lust has got space. Breaks a tackle, and he's going to pick up a nice gain on second down. It's going to bring up third down and medium. Sam Wordle on the stop. Third down and about 6 for the Golden Eagles, maybe 7. So now it's really 2 plays from here if you're Central. Ball inside the 24. It's at the 23. Waldrop out of the gun. He's got 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Paxton Ewing into the game. Waldrop drops back to pass. He's looking Ewing's way. It was tipped at the line. Incomplete, fourth down. Central's going to keep the offense on the field here on 4th and 7. 5:15 in the second quarter. T leads 25-0 on the Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard. Central's got to convert on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Brenner Waldrop. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side, or 2 receivers far side. Takes the snap. He's looking. Pressure in his face. Fires. Incomplete, out of bounds. And that's going to be turnover on downs. T-ball throwing it in the direction of Colby Dowan. And T will have first down and 10 after the defense steps up. First down and 10, ball at the 23-yard line. Central's defense needs a big play. Conrad under center. Two running backs into the game. Takes the snap, play action pass. He's got time, firing over the middle, and incomplete. Off of the fingertips of Tyler Reed over the middle at the 50-yard line, and it'll bring up second down. Like we said, Conrad's got a sneaky arm. He's got great legs. He can run the football, but he also's got a good arm and can hit his receivers in stride. That one just a little bit behind the receiver, Reed, and that'll bring up second down and 10. This time, split backfield, and Conrad out of the gun. Some movement up front. I believe it's going to be encroachment on Felipe Gonzalez. Could be some movement up front, though. We'll see. Now they call a false start on T. Cody Peterson's called for the false start. Felipe, at his nose tackle position, did flinch a little bit. It looked like he possibly went over the line, but second down and long. 15 at the 18-yard line. Out of the gun, Conrad. Two receivers near side, one to the far side. Takes a snap, it's a quarterback draw, breaks the tackle, and still on his feet. Picks up a nice gain on second down. He's tackled at the 30, a gain of almost 12, and it's going to bring up a third down and short. Felipe Gonzalez on the tackle for the Golden Eagles. Conrad, 7 carries, 78 yards. Third down and 3. Receivers are out wide near side, kind of stacked up. Conrad under center. He's got a fullback into the game behind him. Snap comes his way, option play right, and Weishar makes the tackle. It's close to a first down. Let's see. The referee will move the sticks just enough to get the first, and a new set of downs for the Titans. Coming up at the half, the Kurtz Motorsports halftime show. New segment on the halftime, the Eagle Eye Cy halftime outcry. As Cy Evanuck's going to be joining us halftime, talking about the first half here. Take a look at some scores around 11AA, the out-of-town scoreboard, a couple matchups happening across our Hub City radio family of stations. As Conrad out of the gun, split backfield. He takes the snap, hand off to the running back / wide receiver, Reed. Picks up 4. And another Golden Eagle is down. But they get up. Second down and about 4. I believe Tate Huff went down for a moment. As T really in no rush right now. 3 minutes in this first half. Clock continuing to run. 3 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Out of the gun, he's got a running back on his right hip. That is Tyler Reed. Reed gets the handoff. No, it's a option play. And picking up a couple yards is Conrad. Tate Huff on the tackle. It's going to bring up a third down and 1 from the 43-yard line. Once again, T really in no rush. They got 3 timeouts, but walking in and out of the huddle. I formation. Conrad under center, also Wordle in as a wingback. Play action pass. Conrad now steps up and he's hit for a short gain. Let's see, it's going to be close to a 4th. Weishar on the stop. They're going to call it short, 4th down. Jack Birch and Weishar first to him. And let's see if T keeps the offense on the field. I think they're going to. Let's see if Central uses a timeout here. They do have 2. They're not going to. 4th down and inches. Conrad under center. Let's see if he just tries to sneak it. Option play with Conrad. He pitches it outside to Wordle. He's got space. Flag is down. He picks up a big gain as it's inside the Central 40, but I believe it could be coming back with a flag on the play. This could be coming back. Again, the officiating crew, Darren Berg, Chad Gordon, Jim Johnston, Mike Mutter, and Zach Weavick. And let's see what the penalty is here. And it's a hold.
Offense, number 18. It's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Call the hold on the receiver, Caleb Cooner.
It's past the yardage to gain. It's first down T.
It is a first down T because the hold happened after Wordle already picked up the first down. So instead of the ball being at the Central 40, it's at the T 45, but was able to pick up the yardage to gain on 4th and short. Hold happened after, and a first down and 10 for T with 1:07 and counting in the first half. Out of the gun, Conrad. Looking. Pressure from Schwann, steps up, and incomplete. He was looking for Wordle. Coverage from Weishar, 2nd down and 10. Again, we'll have the Kurtz Motorsports halftime show. Eagle Eye Cy halftime outcry. Cy Avenuk joining the halftime show. Give his thoughts on the first half. And we'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard as well during the halftime. 55 seconds here in the first half, and a whistle. Timeout is called. Central with a timeout. Second of the first half. We'll step aside and be back in 30 seconds on the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network.
Looking for a way to show your community spirit and support our local school? Look no further than the new Aberdeen Central Spirit Card from American Bank and Trust. With every purchase, a portion goes directly to the Aberdeen Central School District, helping fund important programs and activities. It's a win-win. You get all the benefits of a great debit card, and the Aberdeen School District gets the support they need. Visit your local AB&T at 320 6th Avenue Southeast today to sign up and make a difference with every swipe. American Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Out of the timeout, 2nd down and 10 for T. 55 seconds to go here in the first half. They lead 25-0 on the Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard. The Golden Eagles trying to get a stop before the half. By the way, T will get the ball to start the third quarter. Aberdeen Central received to start this game. Shotgun for Conrad. 2 receivers far side. Wingback is McKinney. Conrad escapes a tackle and now can't get away from Brandon Schwann. No gain, and it's 3rd down. Nice play from Schwann. And T's going to call a timeout with 46 seconds here to go in the first half. We'll keep it right here. T outscored Aberdeen Central 13-0 in the first quarter, 12-0 in the second quarter. Looking at the total yards right now, 204 yards for T, 63 for the Golden Eagles. 144 rushing yards for T tonight, 60 passing. Golden Eagles, 95 yards passing. 1 turnover. It came on the first series of this game, a sack fumble. And T is really just taking advantage of the miscues from Central. A snap that dribbled back to Down on a punt. They were able to capitalize there as well with the touchdown. Conrad with a couple. Golden Eagles did get a nice drive going last time. Colby Down with a nice catch, but turnover on downs. But an opportunity for the Central defense to get off the field here on 3rd and 10. Ball at the T 45-yard line. Conrad out of the gun. Takes the snap. Pressure coming up the middle. Fires over the middle. He's got Sponda wide open. 20, 15, 10-5. Touchdown T. Riley Sponda, his second touchdown today. 37 seconds on the Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard. 31-0 after that long touchdown. 55-yard TD. Conrad now 115 yards passing and 2 touchdowns. And Sponda, 2 catches, 65 yards, 2 TDs after the 55-yarder right there. And it looks like T is going to go for 2 here. Conrad under center. Couple wingbacks in the game with Wordle and McKinney. Option play right, and Conrad will just walk his way in for the 2-point conversion. 37 seconds to go in the first half. Another touchdown for T. The 2-point conversion is successful. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Safety Service of Aberdeen is now offering new Tempty trailers for sale. Tempty trailers are designed for those who require the best in performance and longevity. They offer more standard features than any other trailer manufacturer. Tempty trailers have a reputation for quality and a commitment to service. Stop out and order your Tempty trailer at Safety Service, West Highway 12 in Aberdeen, or call 225-4792.
Back here on the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network, 33-0T. 55-yard touchdown, Brenner Conrad to Riley Sponda. His second touchdown today. Smythe to kick it deep. Line drive kick. Lust will be tackled at the 5-yard line or inside the 5. I don't know if Lust thought the ball was going out of bounds, but he just let the ball go all the way to the 2. I think he thought the ball was going out of bounds, and then he had to run and go get it. And it's 1st down and 10 for the Golden Eagles inside their own 2. So just the miscues have really hurt the Golden Eagles here today on special teams. And we talked with head coach Justin Breeze about special teams. He says they work on it about 30 to 45 minutes each practice. I formation, Waldrop under center. It's a fullback give to Joey Dahlman, and he will be tackled for a short gain. And let's see if that's the final play of this first half.
Hand off up the middle, number 14, Joey Dahlman. Short gain on the play, tackled by Sam Wordle for the Titans.
20 seconds here in the second quarter. Central might need to run another play as they are in the huddle. Again, we'll have our Kurtz Motorsports halftime show coming up in just a little bit. We'll see if Central runs a play here. 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and that concludes the first half.
That is your first half.
T leads 33-0 on the Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard. 20 points in the second quarter after a 13-point first quarter. Brenner Conrad a couple touchdowns, Fonda a couple touchdowns, and T with all the momentum heading into the locker room here from T-Area Stadium. We'll step aside, be back in 3 minutes for the Kurtz Motorsports halftime show at Sunny 97.7.
Dreamer, doer, difference maker. These are just a few things we look for when growing our team at Dakota Bank. Those with empathy and a commitment to doing what's right build their careers with us. If you're about relationships and helping others, Dakota Bank is calling. Will you answer? Go with integrity. Go with teamwork. Go with Dakota Bank.
Living with less pain means living at your best. But an action-packed life can wear your body down. Avera Orthopedics keeps you moving with total joint replacements for pain you don't have to live with. Find relief with the region's largest orthopedic physician team of specialized surgeons so you can keep moving forward. Avera, moving health forward. Learn more at avera.org/totaljoint.
Janet's doing it, so is Fred. Bonnie's all over it. Same with Omar. Tim's been at it since February of last year. Corey started the year before that. And guess what? They're all saving by doing so. What's that? Oh, the doing part? Why, they're using the Drive Safe and Save app from State Farm. And they're saving up to 30% and more on their auto insurance. How about you? You ready to get at it and save?
Call State Farm agent Dustin Miller at 725-6900.
Discounts may vary. Not available in California, Massachusetts, New York, or Rhode Island.
Being local means more than being just another small-town business. It means showing up for our member owners when they need us, supporting the organizations that empower the next generation of community leaders and agriculturalists, and providing resources to help ensure the communities we live in are here for generations to come. At AgTegra Cooperative, local isn't just about where our locations are. It's about serving our farmers, our employees, and our communities in ways that nobody else will.
This is Rich Krokel, Aberdeen Transportation Director. No matter where you're traveling this year, choose the Aberdeen Regional Airport. The earlier you book your tickets, the more money you'll save. We have free parking, short wait times and security lines, and SkyWest and Delta now offer first-class service to and from Aberdeen. When you fly with us, you're not only supporting your local community, but you'll also get back home to your bed faster when you return. Book your tickets today at AberdeenRegionalAirport.us. That's AberdeenRegionalAirport.us. Choose comfort, reliability, and convenience. Choose the Aberdeen Regional Airport.
Aberdeen Regional Airport. ABC Seamless is your premier window company with windows and doors that come in a variety of styles and colors to match your decor. Plus, our windows and doors are energy efficient and sure to add value to your home. It doesn't stop there. We also have steel siding, gutters, soffit, and fascia too. Call your locally owned ABC Seamless today at 229-0027 or visit us online at abcseamless.com.
And now accessorize those new windows and give them just the right touch with blinds and treatments from Blinds on Main, located with ABC Seamless at 423 North Main.
Hub City Radio Sports Network. It's Sunday 97.7. It's the Kurtz Motorsports halftime show. Kurtz Motorsports offer the full line of Arctic Cat off-road ATVs, side-by-sides, and snowmobiles. Stop and see Nick or Kurt today at Kurtz Motorsports on West Highway 12 in Aberdeen. We're broadcasting from the HKG Architecture Broadcasting booth from T-Area Stadium. It's a 33-0 lead for the T-Area Titans on the Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard. And now it's time for our brand new halftime segment. Looking forward to this. It's the Eagle Eye Cy halftime outcry. Cy Evanuk has been doing video for here at Hub City Radio, especially for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles the last couple of years. We'll be joining halftimes here throughout the broadcast. We'll be on play-by-play next week for the Brookings game, as I will be out of town next week. But Cy, first half, tough go for the Golden Eagles, 144 yards for T on the ground. They just got pretty much everything going for them from the start.
They really do, Matt, and thank you for having me on here. It's always a pleasure doing these broadcasts with you. I'm doing the ones and twos on the video side, but thank you for having me on here. And like you said, it's been a pretty dominant game for the T Area Titans right from the jump. And I want to start from the opening play of the game on the opening kickoff, because this is where I thought Central could really get a good start in this game. The opening kickoff was kicked out of bounds, so they had great field position to start their first possession of the game. And like you mentioned, they ended up having one turnover in the first half, that sack fumble, and T ended up scoring on their first possession of the game, and they capitalized right off the gate, Matt.
Yeah, it really was. That you got the out-of-bounds kickoff, you get the ball at the 35-yard line, and the offense, kind of like last week, interception right away on the first play on offense last week. This week, sack fumble, and those are the kind of the miscues that you just can't have on the road, especially against a team that is coming off a loss like you in T in front of this home crowd, right?
Exactly right. We talked about this on the drive down here, Matt. T coming into the night, they were going to come in with a little fire under their butts. You know, they weren't expecting to start the season on the road with a loss at Spearfish. But they didn't win that game, and so they're coming into the night with an 0-1 record just like Aberdeen Central, and they're looking for their first win of the year, and they capitalized right away. You look at the total yards from the first half. Total offensive plays and yards, 28 offensive plays for T for a total of 259 yards. And you look at the same stats for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles in the first half, total of 27 offensive plays for only a total of 64 yards, Matt. They just haven't been able to get the offense going. And you look at the total number of first downs in the first half as well. T only leads that category 7-5. You know, Central's been able to move the ball just a little bit. They've had a couple big plays down the field with the passing game. They just haven't been able to capitalize on it. They've had multiple false start penalties that have stalled drives, and they just haven't been able to capitalize on the big plays that they have had in this first half.
Positives for Central. Dowen, 4 catches, 60 yards. He had that 36-yarder down the sideline, but to Sai's point, just struggling offensively, especially on the ground. 9 carries, minus 31 yards. Some of those obviously are with sacks, but just unable to kind of get that rushing game going. Now, Central is going to be more of a passing team, but you got to have some kind of balance, right?
Absolutely. You know, you have to set up your running game in order to take those shots down the field when you want to. Otherwise, if you're just trying to force your passing game down the defense's throat, they're going to know what's coming. They're going to expect that every single play, and they're going to be able to shut you down easily. You got to be able to have a balance between your running attack and your offensive and your passing attack, and Central really just hasn't been able to find that. You mentioned Colby Dowen. He has 4 catches tonight for 60 yards, his longest catch being 36 yards, but Central just hasn't been able to capitalize it. They still have a 0 on the scoreboard, and like we were saying, 7 first downs for T to 5 for Central. You know, they've been able to move the ball. They just can't. They haven't been able to capitalize. They had that 1 turnover, the opening play of the game, and they just haven't been able to get any momentum since then. It's been all T from the opening kickoff.
Looking at the time of possession real fast, 13:51 for T, 10:09 for Central. Waldrop, the quarterback, 8 of 18, 95 yards. Brenner Conrad, 3 completions, 115 yards, and 2 touchdowns. It's been all T, 13 points in the first quarter, 20 in the second quarter for a total of 33. Sai, last one here for you. If you're Coach Justin Breeze in the locker room, team struggling here a little bit, what would you say is kind of the big thing coming into this second half?
I know this is going to sound like coach speak, but you just got to stick to your game plan. You can't get away from your game plan altogether, because then your game is just going to go completely south. I know things haven't worked in the first half for Central, but there have been some positive aspects. Colby Dowen, 60 total reception yards. He's been able to come up big with a couple big plays here in the first half. Be able to find him more in the second half. Try to set up your running game on first and second down so you can take those shots downfield. The score is 33-0. It's not what Aberdeen Central fans want to see right now. But there's still positives that you can take from this first half, and there's a lot of things that you can do in this second half to build you up for this Brookings game next week. I would say take those shots downfield to Colby Doan. He's open, and he's been making those big plays so far. I'd say find him and set up your running game on first and second down so you can take those shots downfield later in the drive and later in those downs.
That's the Eagle Eye Cy halftime outcry here on Sunday 97.7. Cy, great job. Looking forward to doing this all season long, and looking forward to that broadcast you'll be doing next week as Central will be back home versus Brookings.
Hey, thank you, Matt. Appreciate you having me on, and definitely looking forward to that broadcast next week against Brookings. Got some big shoes to fill, obviously, but I'm looking forward to it. It'll be my first official game doing play-by-play in a professional capacity, so I'm looking forward to it, Matt. Thank you.
Awesome. Coming up next, we'll have more of the Kurtz Motorsports halftime show, talk a little bit about the out-of-town scoreboard as we'll take a look at what's going on in Class 11 AA. That's coming up all next here on the Kurtz Motorsports halftime show on Sunday 97.7.
Hi, this is Guy at Healthcare Plus. Our high interest rates on multiple credit cards making it hard to manage your finances? Simplify your life with a Healthcare Plus low interest rate credit card. Imagine the relief of having just one payment each month and saving money with no transfer fees to pay off current cards. Stop in today and let us help you say goodbye to the stress of juggling multiple payments with a low interest rate credit card and start enjoying financial freedom today. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Lean Transportation has served Aberdeen and the surrounding area for over 100 years. For everything from site work and preparation to asphalt paving for home, farm, and business, Lean Transportation is your trusted construction partner. They even sell landscaping materials, from decorative rock for flower beds and landscaping to large decorative stones. Lean Transportation can help you out. Call Lean Transportation at 605-225-3814 or stop by their office just west of the Bypass Bridge on West Highway 12 in Aberdeen.
Hey, Scott, what is the definition of local?
Let's see, here it is. Belonging exclusively to a specific area or neighborhood.
That's right. And at Insurance Plus, our ownership, our agents, and our long history are all local to Aberdeen, South Dakota. When you insure local, your dollar fuels our economy by going back to our local businesses, schools, foundations, and so much more. We know you have options when purchasing insurance, so we say thank you for choosing to insure local with Insurance Plus. Call Insurance Plus today at 225-4270 and insure local.
Hit pay dirt with Domino's Pizza. Anytime you're hungry, Domino's Pizza of Aberdeen is ready to serve you. Go to Domino's.com for a complete roster of all their tasty offerings and order right from their website. Whether it's delivery, carry-out, or dine-in, Domino's will take care of you. And, of course, you can always call Domino's at 225-5555. 7 days a week, Domino's Pizza of Aberdeen is ready to serve you. Domino's Pizza, conveniently located at 6th and Main. Call 225-5555 or order online at Domino's.com.
Back at it here for more of the Kurtz Motorsports halftime show. Big shout out to Cy for our debut edition of the Eagle Eye Cy halftime outcry, giving his thoughts on the first half here as Aberdeen Central trails 33-0 here on the Easy Stop scoreboard. Second half score updates are brought to you by Easy Stop Scoreboard, and you could stop by on South Roosevelt Street. Easy Stop is Aberdeen's newest Sinclair station, and when you combine the DinoPay app and the mobile advantage, you save 35 cents per gallon on gas. Just pay with DinoPay and save on every fill. Plus, load up on snacks, drinks, and whatever you need before you hit the road at Easy Stop on South Roosevelt Street. Well, at the half here, like we said, 33-0. Looking at the out-of-town Easy Stop scoreboard. Some other games in Class 11 AA look like this. Sturgis Brown ahead of Douglas 6-0 in the first quarter. Watertown ahead of Yankton 6-0 in the first quarter there. Some other matchups happening. Mitchell and Brookings. Pierre takes on Huron, and Spearfish and Rapid City Central. That's a look at the matchups in Class 11 AA. Across our Hub City radio stations, we got a couple matchups happening on Pheasant Country 103, end of first quarter. Aberdeen, Roncalli, and Dual are tied at 0 there. So that's a big game for Roncalli in Class 11B, as Roncalli coming off a bye week this week, lost 2-0 to Clark Willow Lake 2 weeks ago in the home opener, or not the home opener, but the opener. This is the home opener versus Dual. It's 0-0 at the end of one there. Looking at the other matchup that's happening across our Hub City radio stations, it's Ipswich and Ipswich taking on Warner. That one is just getting underway at Warner on KSTN 9:30 a.m. and 102.1 FM. So looking at the standings in 11 AA after week one, Brookings, Mitchell, Pierce, Spearfish, and Yankton all won. The losses at 0-1 are Douglas, Huron, Sturgis, T, Watertown, and Aberdeen Central. Looking at the SD Prep Media Poll for 11 AA to start this week, this came out Tuesday, September 3rd. 1 was Pierre, 2 Yankton, 3 Spearfish, who upset T last week, Watertown 4, Aberdeen Central is 5. Receiving votes was T, Brookings, and Mitchell. That's a look at the Kurtz Motorsports halftime easy stop out-of-town scoreboard here on Sunny 97.7. Coming up next, we'll have second half action. T will receive the football to start the second half here as they lead 33-0 over your Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. We'll step aside, be back in a minute and a half for the start of the third quarter.
Drive your car down to Max and meet our experienced and friendly crew. And Max Auto Body will make your car look brand new.
For all of your auto body needs, see Max Auto Body at 803 3rd Avenue Southeast in Aberdeen. Call 225-0480 for Max Auto Body, where they do the job right the first time.
Max Auto Body, where quality reflects on you.
Max Auto Body, Southeast 3rd Avenue, north of Avera St. Luke's.
Dr. John Carroll's, Dr. Mark Bain, and Dr. DJ Pollard of Carroll's and Bain Family Dental Care have provided complete family dental care from kids to adults for over 40 years. From cleanings to fillings, root canals, crowns, cosmetic dentistry, and as always, emergencies are seen promptly. At Carroll's and Bain Family Dental Care, new patients are always welcome. Conveniently open Monday through Thursday 8 to 6 and Friday 8 to 3 at 805 South State Street. Call to make your appointment at 225-1192. That's 225-1192. Good luck, Golden Eagles.
Grappling manure, stacking bales, and loading feed wagons. Yeah, tomorrow's workload is heavy, but with the right equipment from DMI, you can do anything. So just imagine all that you can get done with just one JCB. JCB's ag purpose-built telehandlers help you work faster, safer, and smarter. Stop by one of DMI's 3 branches in Sioux Falls, Aberdeen, or Rapid City, or contact your sales representative to schedule a demonstration to get a closer look at one. Remember, before you am I.
Sunday 97.7 Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network about to get the third quarter started here from T as the Golden Eagles will kick off deep here to start the second half. T looks like they will be moving left to right on your radio dial here to start the second half. As Joey Dahlman to tee it up, back deep to receive is Sfonda and McKinney. You also got Tyler Reed back deep as well for the Titans. And Golden Eagles, see how they respond after a tough first half. Dahlman, the left-handed or the left-footed kicker, kicks it deep. Good kick, and taken by Reed. Reed across the 30, 35, and he's knocked down at the 36-yard line. Caden Shadow on the stop for the Golden Eagles, and it's first down and 10 for T, moving left to right.
20-yard return for Reed.
Looked at the first half stats there for T. We talked about it. 7 first downs. 7 first downs. They ran 28 plays, 259 yards of offense. Leading tackler in that first half for the Golden Eagles was Jack Birch. He had 4. Birch is lined up far side. He's got his hand in the dirt. First down and 10. Brenner Conrad leads the offense on the field. Shotgun snap. Quick swing pass to Wordle. It's incomplete. Good pressure from Brandon Schwann. Called his name a lot here tonight. Forced a little quick throw from Conrad. It's second down and 10. $144 rushing yards for T, 115 passing in that first half. Second down and 10. Conrad takes the shotgun snap, quarterback draw, and how about that play in the backfield? It's Tate Huff on the stop, and it's going to bring up third down. Tate Huff, he was lined up kind of outside on the line of scrimmage and just shot the gap right away and comes away with a stop, third down and 10. Ball is at the 36-yard line. Wing formation this time. Option play, it's Conrad. He pitches it outside. Wordle, and he's stopped short of the first down. Cordell Ricklick makes the tackle at the 40. And just like that, 3 and out for T, and the Golden Eagles will get the football. Nice play for the Golden Eagles outside. The option play has hurt them a little bit. Conrad's really good at faking and made a nice pitch outside, but good job from Ricklick staying outside. Punt from Sfonda. It's a line drive. Back deep is Asoff. Asoff will let it roll inside the 10. It's going to be down near the 7-yard line. Sfonda with a beautiful punt, and it's going to be first and 10 for the Golden Eagles, moving right to left on your radio dial. Brenner Waldrop and the offense back on the field. As mentioned on the halftime, 95 yards passing from Waldrop in the first half. 60 of those, Colby Allen. Brody Asoff 2 for 27. Borg 1 for 7. Ridley Waldo 1 for 1. Out of the gun, Waldo on his left hip. Dowan lined up here near side. Dropping back the pass. It's a slant to Dowan. He makes the reception. Picks up a nice gain on first down. He is going to be tackled after a gain of 7 across the 15-yard line. He's tackled at the 16, second down and short for the Golden Eagles, and a good start on first down. Waldrop over 100 yards passing after that completion. Waldo on his right hip, Dowan near side, Asoff far side, Dahlman in at tight end. It's a draw play to Waldo. He's got some space. He's got the first down across the 20, and he's tackled at the 22-yard line. Nice gain on second down. Golden Eagles' best rush tonight. And a new set of downs here for the blue and gold. First down and 10. Ball is at the 22-yard line, so defense forces a 3-and-out, offense with the first down. Out of the huddle, Waldrop out of the gun. Asoff far side, Dowan near side. Dahlman, the tight end, lined up on the line of scrimmage. Waldrop dropping back to pass, fires. That one caught by Asoff near the first down. He's going to be a yard short, and they actually do call it a first down. First and 10 for the Golden Eagles. Asaw picked up 10. Ball's at the 32. So the Golden Eagles with a little rhythm on offense. Good throw from Waldrop. Dowan, wind up near side. Waldo in the backfield with Waldrop. Dropping back to pass again. It's deflected at the line of scrimmage by Brenner Conrad. And that's going to be incomplete, second down. You don't see a lot of quarterbacks also play defensive end. Conrad, one of those guys. He forced the fumble on the opening series of this game. He's had a big game offensively and defensively for the Titans. Waldrop out of the gun, takes the snap, hand off to Waldo, off tackle left, breaks a tackle, still on his feet. He picks up a couple, Wordle on the stop, and it's going to bring up a third down. Waldo, he's got good speed. He broke the first tackle and tried to get north and south. Did pick up 2, and it's 3rd down and 8 after the short gain. Golden Eagles have it at the 32-yard line. 33-0 on the Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard if you're just joining us. Third quarter, T with the lead. Waldrop out of the gun. 2 receivers on both sides, and Waldo the halfback. Drops back to pass out of the gun. He's looking, and he's sacked. Brenner Conrad again, another sack. Coming from the blind side. Waldrop didn't see him. And 4th down, that's going to be a loss of 6. And the punt unit is out for Aberdeen Central. Back deep to receive the punt is Riley Schwanda, as well as Cole McKinney. They have their heels at the 34-yard line. Wobbly high punt from Dowan. It bounces at the 50, and it is down right there at midfield by Preston Peterson. And it's 1st and 10 for T at midfield. Couple first downs for the Golden Eagles on that drive. They had to punt it away. And T back to work on offense with good field position at midfield. Central forced the 3-and-out last time. Conrad out of the I formation. He's under center. Brown, the fullback, takes the snap. It's a counter play to McKinney. He's got space, the first down and more. He's tackled at the Central 40. It's a first down after a gain of 10. Preston Peterson on the tackle for Aberdeen Central after the 10-yard gain. First down 10 for the Titans. They got 3 in the backfield. Conrad under center. Handoff to Tyler Reed is a short gain after Brandon Schwann makes the tackle. Called his name a lot as it looks like an injured player is down. It's a T player, number 2, Marshall Smythe, is down. Looks like he's cramping in his left leg. Peterson is there to try to help him up. Now the trainer comes out. As they attend to Smythe, we'll step aside, be back in 30.
Community. It's not a word we use to make ourselves sound more approachable or to appear more in touch with our members. It's a word we take very seriously. We're Area Federal Credit Union. We chose that name so we'll never forget who we serve, the people right here in our area. We're local folks who provide financial stability to our friends and neighbors to help them grow a better tomorrow. We're Area Federal Credit Union. And our area of expertise is you. Federally insured by NCUA.
Smythe is back on his feet and walking to the sideline. Like he said, he was cramping on the field. His left leg looked like it was cramped up as he walks gingerly to the sideline. Second down and 9 at the Central 39. Brenner Conrad out of the gun. Brown on his right hip. Stacked receivers on each side. Drops back to pass. Pressure in his face. Throws deep to Brown. It's incomplete. Sickmeller on the coverage. Joey Dahlman with the hit on the quarterback. And it's going to bring up third down. A late blitz. Delayed blitz from Dahlman, who's into the game on defense for the Golden Eagles. Makes a nice play. Third down and long. It's going to be 8 from the 39. .552 third quarter, T with the football and a big lead. Central another opportunity to get off the field here on third. Could possibly be 2 plays for T, depending on how much they pick up here on third. Conrad drops back to pass. It's a quarterback draw, and he is tackled by Tate Huff. Tripped up, and Huff is down. It's going to bring up fourth down and medium after a gain of 3. Huff is down. Slow to get up. He's trying to get up. It looks like he got possibly hit in the head after making that tackle low. Maybe a knee, and he is slow to get up. As the trainer heads to the field, now Coach Breeze coming onto the field. Timeout on the field. We'll step aside as well and be back in 60 seconds here on the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Dr. Elizabeth Schwab at Schwab Audiology. I'm excited to announce our team is growing as we welcome a second audiologist, Hannah Williams. Dr. Williams completed her residency with us at Schwab Audiology this past year and has been an excellent addition. She graduated from USD this spring. Call Schwab Audiology at 725-4455 to schedule a hearing test with Dr. Williams today. At Schwab Audiology, we're all ears.
Tate Huff walking off the field, his helmet off. Looks like he is okay. He's got a little limp, but he is able to walk off the field under his own power. Fourth down and 7. The punt unit is out for T. As Huff, team leader in tackles a season ago, had 68 tackles last year for the Golden Eagles, which led the team. Carson Borg back deep to return the punt. No, it's actually Brody Asoff. Asoff calls a fair catch at the 10-yard line, and it's 1st and 10 Golden Eagles. So another stop on defense for Aberdeen Central. Let's see if the offense can get going here, get some points on the board. First down and 10, ball at their own 10. Central had to punt after a couple first downs on their first drive to start the second half. Split receivers on each side. 4 receivers into the game. Waldrop hands off to Waldo. Waldo has a little hole and tries to march his way forward. He picked up 2. Bring up a second down and long. Carter Brown on the tackle for T. First road game here for the Golden Eagles tonight. Looking at the upcoming schedule, they are back at home versus Brookings next Friday night at the G. Bernal Complex. 4:48 and counting, third quarter. Waldrop out of the gun. Snap to him. Waldo up the gut, spins forward, and he picks up the first down. Waldo with a nice run, gets to the 22, and first down and 10 for the Golden Eagles after a strong run from the RB, Waldo. 7 carries, 19 yards for Waldo tonight. About 2.2 yards per carry. Four receivers into the game. Out of the gun, Waldrop. Back to pass. He's looking far side. Ace off there. He makes the catch and is out of bounds. Picks up 5, maybe 6. Second down and short. Oh, they call it incomplete. So second down and 10 after the incompletion. Looked like Asoff had it, but it's incomplete. Waldrop out of the gun. Waldo gets the carry, draw play, and stopped after a short gain. That's Brown on the tackle once again for T. Third down and long for the Golden Eagles. Under 4 minutes to play in the third quarter on the Easy Stop scoreboard. Ball's at the 24 of Central. Golden Eagles break the huddle. Dahlman and Borg near side. Dowan and Asoff far side. Waldo on Waldrop's right hip. Takes the snap. Looking deep to Dowan's way. Colby makes the catch. I believe they're fighting for it at the 38-yard line. Dowan comes away with the catch. What a play by Colby Dowan. One-on-one far side. Makes the catch, and the Golden Eagles move the chains. We've seen that the first couple games from Colby here this season. Those 50-50 balls, he's able to just track them down. Nice throw from Waldrop. First down and 10 for the Golden Eagles as they move to T territory. They are at the 38-yard line at T. High snap, hand off to Waldo. Picks up 6. Full head of steam inside the 35. Really nice run from Waldo. And the Golden Eagles starting to get a little push up front. Young Ye's going to check in for T. Second down and 4 after the 6-yard burst from Waldo. Two receivers far side, Asoff and Dowan. Borg near side. Dowan into the game at fullback. Hand off to Waldo. Full head of steam, 30, 25. Inside the 20-yard line. Waldo starting to find his groove on the ground. The Golden Eagles getting a push up front. Another first down. Inside the 20 at the 19. Eimers on the stop, but the Golden Eagles here in the red zone. They go I this time. Dahlman the fullback, Waldo the halfback. Borg lined up in the slot. Fullback give to Dahlman. Lowers his shoulder for 2.
And up to 14, Joey Dahlman. Tackles by number 25, Carter Brown.
Carter Brown and Conrad there for T. Second down and 8 after the short gain. Third quarter is coming to a close here, 1:15 and counting on the Easy Stop scoreboard. Central driving in the red zone. Waldrop out of the gun. Drops back to pass, looking far side. Pumps, now fires. That pass is caught by Dowan. Picked up a couple. It's going to bring up third down and medium, a long 4 from the 14. Picked up 3 there. And Dowan has got 7 catches, 108 yards. Had 5 for 105 last week. Snap to Waldrop. Pumps, fires into the end zone. Pass is almost intercepted. The intended receiver was Brody Asoff. It was Riley Schwanda on the stop. On the coverage, almost came away with an interception. Fourth down and 4. Central is keeping the offense on the field. Dahlman lined up in the slot. Borg Near side, Asoff moving in motion. Dropping back to passes, Waldrop. He's got Asoff wide open. Tries to break a tackle. Is he near the first down? It's going to be close. I believe he got it, though. First down and goal for the Golden Eagles after a pickup of 4. Brody Asoff moved them in motion and just a little out route right at the first down. Perfect execution from the Golden Eagles there. First down and goal at the 8. Asoff's had a nice game. 4 grabs, 44 yards. That's going to take us to the fourth quarter here from T. Golden Eagles driving. They got the ball at the red zone. First and goal to go. T33, Aberdeen Central 0 on the Easy Stop scoreboard. We'll step aside, be back in a moment for the start of the fourth quarter on Sunday 97.7.
To everyone who loves Culver's, the feeling is mutual. When I'm serving you a Butterburger, I'm just as happy as you are. I almost get giddy when I hear the sizzle of our fresh beef on the grill. I'm like, they are gonna love this. Seeing that smile that comes from a meal made just right, I like to call that love at first bite. Order ahead on the Culver's app or culvers.com and make Butterburgers your happy place. From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's of Aberdeen, located in front of Target on East 6th Avenue.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
State Farm agent Chad Bent can create a personal price plan designed for your life and your budget. Call 225-2144 or see State Farm agent Chad Bent at 1023 6th Avenue Southeast.
Start of the fourth quarter here from T. Aberdeen Central, first and goal. Dahlman moves in motion, handoff Waldo. Waldo cuts back, dives near the goal line. He's going to come up a couple yards short. It's going to bring up a second down and goal for the Golden Eagles from inside the 2. It's been Ridley Waldo here today for the Golden Eagles on this drive. He's found a couple creases inside the tackles. The offensive line has done a good job. Jack Birch now into the game. A little heavy set. Dahlman also in there. Dahlman now moves in motion. Waldrop under center, hands it off to Waldo, trying to spin his way forward. I think he's going to be stood up short. He will be. It's going to bring up a third down and goal. Youngye on the stop. And it's going to bring up third down and goal from the 2-yard line. Golden Eagles trying to punch this in, get their first points of the ball game here on the Easy Stop scoreboard. Opening stage of the fourth quarter, 10:50 and counting. Out of the I, Dahlman the fullback, Waldo the halfback, handoff to Joey. Pushing his way forward. He dives near the goal line. Is he in? No signal yet. And they're going to call him short. It's going to bring up fourth down. Golden Eagles here, fourth down and goal inside the 1-yard line. Trying to get on this Easy Stop scoreboard right here. Ball is inside the 1. Waldrop under center. Takes the snap. Quick pitch to Waldo. Waldo cuts it upfield. He's in for the touchdown. Waldo from 1 yard, a quick pitch. And Aberdeen Central on the Street Corner Urban Market scoreboard with 10:01 here in the fourth quarter. Ridley Waldo, that was his drive. Really was great. He's up to 46 yards rushing on 13 carries. And that's his first TD of the year. Extra point from Dahlman. Up, and that's good. And the Golden Eagles, with a touchdown, makes it 33-7 with 10:01 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll be back here in 30 seconds on the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network.
Looking for a way to show your community spirit and support our local school? Look no further than the new Aberdeen Central Spirit Card from American Bank and Trust. With every purchase, a portion goes directly to the Aberdeen Central School District, helping fund important programs and activities. It's a win-win. You get all the benefits of a great debit card, and the Aberdeen School District gets the support they need. Visit your local AB&T at 320 6th Avenue Southeast today to sign up and make a difference with every swipe. American Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Touchdown, Aberdeen Central. How about a 14-play, 89-yard drive? Ridley Waldo, 43 yards rushing. He gets in the end zone on 4th and goal from inside the 1. And Aberdeen Central with a much better second half here as Dahlman to kick it deep. See if Aberdeen Central tries it onside, try to get the ball back. We'll see. Obviously, trailing by 26 points. Dahlman's going to kick it deep. Good kick. Schwanda breaks a tackle, and he is wrapped up at the 24-25-yard line. Nice play by Gabe Subner on special teams, the junior. And that'll bring up a first down and 10 for T. The Golden Eagles have come up with a couple stops here in this second half. Wordle lined up as a wingback as Conrad is under center. Takes the snap, handoff up the gut. That's McKinney. Schwann there to make the stop for the Golden Eagles. Picked up 3, maybe 4 yards. It's a second down and a long 6. 9:30 and counting in the fourth quarter. The Golden Eagles with the touchdown moments ago. Waldo from 1 yard. As Conrad out of the gun, split backfield, 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Takes the snap, pitch outside, ball's on the turf, and Jack Birch recovers it for the Golden Eagles. Turnover forced by Aberdeen Central this season. Jack Birch recovers the fumble, and the Golden Eagles in business with great field position. First down and 10. T turned it over 5 times last week versus Spearfish. They've been clean pretty much throughout the day. And that's the first turnover, and the Golden Eagles here have the football at the T 21-yard line. Waldrop out of the gun. Hands off to Waldo. He's trying to push his way forward. Brown was the first to get there. And it's second down and short after a gain of 2. So it's a second down and 8 after a couple on first. Jack Birch will recover the fumble. He's lined up at tight end, near side. Waldrop out of the gun. Waldo on his left hip. Ace off near side. Dowling far side. Takes the snap. He's looking Dowling's way. Going to the end zone. Dowling is there. And incomplete. It was knocked out of his hands at the last second by Marshall Smythe. He had it for a moment, but Smythe with a nice play at the end of that to knock it out of Dowling's hands, and it's going to bring up third down. You like that matchup? Dowling has had a big game, over 100 yards receiving. He's got 7 catches. Now let's see if they go back to that on third down and 8. 8:28 to go here in the fourth. Waldrop out of the gun. He's looking Dowling's way. Pressure comes. He evades it. Throws it to Dowling on an out route, but it's incomplete. There was some late pressure from Wordle, and good feel from Waldrop there. He stepped up in the pocket, and Wordle ran right by him. And Waldrop's made a nice throw, just a little bit high. He had a lot of heat on it. Downwind's way, but it's incomplete, 4th down. And timeout is called here, I believe, by Aberdeen Central, as they're trying to come up with a play here on a 4th down. And 8, ball is at the T19. When we come back, the Golden Eagles trying to capitalize after a turnover. We'll be back here in 30.
Safety Service of Aberdeen is the place to get your Sherco products. The Sherco 4500 Series HD electric tarp features a powerful American-made motor, available for all trailer makes and models. Pair your 4500 Series HD electric tarp with a ProTrap electric hopper opener. It safely slides hopper doors open and close with the touch of a button while you stay back out of the dust. Remember, Safety Service also has Sherco replacement parts. Stop out to Safety Service, West Highway 12 Aberdeen, or call 225-4792.
All right, 4th down, 8. Ball at the T 19-yard line. Aberdeen Central trying to capitalize after the turnover. Ace off and down, lined up far side. Waldo on Waldrop's right hip. Waldrop dropping back to pass. Pressure coming. He's hit. Throws it away. Incomplete. And Waldrop is down. Waldrop is down at the 30. Waldrop was hit hard. He's down at the 30. And now he's sat up. Looks like he's pointing to his right hip. And they do call a flag on intentional grounding on Waldrop. So T with the football after the intentional grounding. They sent pressure weak side. They sent a couple bodies, and Waldrop just really didn't have any time. As he is still down, Justin Breeze is out to talk to the sophomore quarterback. Hopefully he's okay. He bounces up, and he is walking slowly to the sideline. So turnover on downs, intentional grounding. And T with the football here with 8:18. Defense back on the field for the Golden Eagles. Owen Ward into the game, a sophomore linebacker. Also, Preston Brake, a junior defensive lineman, into the game for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles at nose tackle. Ball is on the turf as a mishandle on the snap, but Wordle's able to dive on it. So a bad snap there on the under formation, just mishandle. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 11. Wordle was able to dive on top of it. Quarterback into the game is Dashel Lowry. He's got a touchdown today. He came in the goal line situation as Conrad is on the bench right now. I formation, 2 in the backfield. Handoff up the middle. Ball on the turf again. A fumble. Who's got it? I believe Aberdeen Central does. And they do. It's the safety, Preston Peterson, on the recovery for the Golden Eagles. Second turnover forced by Aberdeen Central here tonight. And again, good field position. And let's see if Waldrop will take the field at quarterback. I don't believe he will. Instead, the new quarterback is a 6'2", 185-pound junior, Braden Bowman. Bowman is in at quarterback as Waldrop left with the injury moments ago. Under center, Dahlman gets the carry. The fullback lowers his shoulder and is wrapped up after a short gain. Carter Brown on the tackle, as well as Charlie Leslie.
1 yard gain, ball to the 35-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Second down and 9, and now Waldrop will come back out there for the Golden Eagles. He looks like he's okay, jog into the huddle. As mentioned prior, he went down on that 4th and 8 play, and he's back into the football game here on 2nd down and 9. Shotgun, Ace off and down and near side. Borg far side with Dahlman in the slot. He's looking deep to Dahlman. Dahlman's got a step. Wanted a flag. He's not going to get it. Christensen on the coverage. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 8. Ball's at the 35. Again, a couple turnovers forced by the Golden Eagles here in this 4th quarter. 3rd and 8 from the 35-yard line. Waldrop gets the call from the sideline. Shotgun, Waldo on his right hip. Dowen lined up near side. Ace off in the slot. Dahlman slot and Borg far side. Slant over the middle, incomplete overshot, Borg. And it's going to bring up 4th down and long. Dahlman also in the area, and 4th down, and the Golden Eagles are going to keep the offense on the field here. As Waldrop slow jog to the huddle. 33-7 on the Easy Stop scoreboard. Waldo a touchdown here in this second half. 1 yard run after a 89-yard drive by the Golden Eagles in this second half as the crowd on their feet here at T. Waldrop drops back to pass. He's got time. Hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. Looking for Dowen, and Waldrop is down again. Took a big hit on 4th down. Looks like a cramp possibly for Waldrop. Not as hot as it was last week, but we're seeing a couple cramps on both sides. It's the right leg of Brenner Waldrop. He was hit as he threw there. As they attend to Waldrop, we'll step aside and be back in 30 seconds.
Hey everyone, this is Breland. And Janelle. Did you know there's another way to get your blind date with Damien?
That's right. You can certainly still call or stop in, but now you can also inquire through our website at blindsonmain.com.
Don't delay. Damien's schedule is filling up fast, and he is quite a catch. So call 605-229-0027. Stop in at 423 North Main, or check out our site at blindsonmain.com and get your blind date today.
Back here on the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network, Waldrop still down with the cramp. If you're just joining us, 33-7, 6:39 to go here in the 4th quarter. Looking at the Easy Stop out-of-town scoreboard in Class 11 AA, we took a look at that at the half. Sturgis Brown over Douglas right now, 14-0. Brookings ahead of Mitchell, 14-0, and that's who Aberdeen Central will play next week at the Gene Burnell Complex. Yankton is trailing to Watertown right now, 20-7. 1 minute left to go in the first half there. Yankton defeated Huron 60-0 last week, so surprising score there. Pierre ahead of Huron. This is a close game here. 5 minutes left in the second, 13-6. Pierre with the ball and driving in the second quarter of that one. And a game that is just getting underway in Spearfish. It's Spearfish taking on Rapid City Central. First down, 10. And Waldrop is not putting much pressure on that leg as he is helped to the sideline. Joey Dahlman is helping him out. And hopefully Waldrop is okay. Hopefully it's just a cramp, but he is getting help to the sideline. Defense on the field here for the Golden Eagles. A couple new faces in on defense. T takes the snap, handoff to Brenner Conrad. Conrad now looking to throw. Rolling right. He's got space across the 45. He steps out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Tried a little trickery there. Looked like he wanted to throw it, but used his speed to get outside. Conrad over 100 yards on the ground. He picked up the first down. And Conrad, 14 rushes, 101 yards, a touchdown. His long was 45. He's in there at fullback right now for T. Handoff up the gut to Wordle. Wordle 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, dives into the end zone, touchdown T. Sam Wordle, a touchdown. Over 340 yards rushing for T tonight, or total yards, that is, and Wordle with a long touchdown run. He's got 7 for 69. That was a 51-yarder there. And just like that, T with another touchdown, their first of the second half. It's 39-7. Griffin Wiebinga to add the extra point for T. Low snap, good hold, and another block. That's 3 blocked field goals on extra points. Felipe Gonzalez, another block on an extra point. That's been a pattern here through the first couple of quarters for Felipe. Another block on an extra point with 6:19 to go. T leads 39-7. We're back in a moment.
Hi, this is Guy at Healthcare Plus. Our high interest rates on multiple credit cards making it hard to manage your finances? Simplify your life with a Healthcare Plus low interest rate credit card. Imagine the relief of having just one payment each month and saving money with no transfer fees to pay off current cards. Stop in today and let us help you say goodbye to the stress of juggling multiple payments with a low interest rate credit card and start enjoying financial freedom today. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Sunny 97.7 Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network, 51-yard touchdown run from Sam Wordle. Adds on to the T lead, 39-7. The extra point was blocked by Big Felipe. Smythe to kick deep. Luss back to receive. He's got it at the 10, across the 20. 25, he is wrapped up. He was hit hard at the 25-yard line. And it's first down and 10 for the Golden Eagles. So some positives here for the Golden Eagles. Forced a couple turnovers on defense, a couple fumbles, got a score, but looked like T was able to get something going on that long run last drive. As I believe Waldrop's going to be done for the day. Braden Bowman back in at quarterback for the Golden Eagles. Like we said, a 6'2", 185-pound junior. Dahlman lined up in the slot. Borg near side. Takes the snap, hands it off to Waldo. Waldo bursts to speed, 30, and he is tackled right around the 38-yard line. And a quick burst from the RB, Ridley Waldo. Bring up a first down and 10 after the nice run. He's got 15 carries for 58 yards. Bowman out of the gun again. Waldo on his right hip. Takes the snap. It's a little bit high. Catches it. Now he's just got to run to the far sideline. And Schwanda will knock him out of bounds after a minimal gain. So Bauman there just trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. Did a pretty good job. And Bauman here with a second down and long. It's all you can really ask for in a situation like that when snap a little bit too hot and high. He was able to corral it and get back to the line. Second down and 11, out of the gun once again. Snap, bit high, hands it off to Waldo, though, makes a man miss and will spin his way forward for a couple. Gets back to the original line to gain or original line of scrimmage and a little bit more. He's tackled at the 40, and that'll bring up a third down and 6. Ball is at the 40. They got to get to the 46 for a first. Couple new receivers into the game. Jackson Board is lined up near side wide. Bauman takes the snap, hands it off to Waldo. Waldo tries to push forward, and he is wrapped up by a couple Titans. Dawson Eimers and Kunert in on the stop, and the punt unit's out for the Golden Eagles. Dowman will kick it deep. Weichard a snap. Back deep to receive is Schwanda as well as McKinney. They got their heels at the 26-yard line. Fourth down, good snap. Punt from Dowan on the way. It's a high snap or high kick. Really good one from Colby Dowan. Fair catch by McKinney at the 20-yard line and 3:46 to go. T's offense back on the field. The Golden Eagles defense is back out there as well.
Into the game for the Titans. Number 55, Gage Little. Number 78, Trey Krell.
A lot of subs in for T. New offensive line into the game. A lot of the starters are out in a 39-7 game here. Same could be said for Central. They got a lot of subs on defense. And a whistle. And let's see if there's a timeout. Golden Eagles call timeout. We'll step aside as well. Be back here in 30 on the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network. T leads 39-7.
Lean Transportation has served Aberdeen and the surrounding area for over 100 years. For everything from site work and preparation to asphalt paving for home, farm, and business, Lean Transportation is your trusted construction partner. They even sell landscaping materials, from decorative rock for flower beds and landscaping to large decorative stones. Lean Transportation can help you out. Call Lean Transportation at 605-225-3814 or stop by their office just west of the Bypass Bridge on West Highway 12 in Aberdeen.
3:46 here in the fourth quarter on the Easy Stop scoreboard. It's 39-7 They just really out of the gate have run the ball. They've pretty much done what they wanted on offense here tonight. And they have the football here just trying to burn a little bit of clock. Shotgun snap, handoff up the gut, and making a nice little run there for T is Brady Tapia. Mason Knees makes the stop for the Golden Eagles in the secondary. Picked up 7 there, Tapia did. And it's a second down and 3. Wink formation. Snap, handoff to Tapia again. It's a fullback give. He swings his way forward for a couple. Close to a first down. Weston Schaefer, the defensive lineman for the Golden Eagles, was there to make the tackle. It is enough for a first. And under 3 to play here. Again, that wing formation, Tapia lined up as a wingback behind the right tackle. This time a handoff up the gut, breaking a couple tackles, still on his feet, and picking up a nice gain is Zach Webb. Broke a couple of central tackles and picked up about 7. Maybe 8. It's going to bring up a second down and short as they get across the 40 to the 41.
Number 66, Tyson DeYoung into the game for the Titans.
There's more subs on both sides. Handoff up the gut. It's a nice play by the Golden Eagles. That's big 56. Dane Hansen on the stop. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 2. So 3rd down short for the Titans. Under 2 minutes to play, 1:43 and counting. We'll have the Golden Eagle postgame show, see if we can get Justin Breeze, his postgame thoughts. We'll look ahead to next week as well. As a handoff up the middle, it's once again Zach Webb. He's got the 1st down and more. He's across the 45. He's tackled at the 46. Picks up 8. That's a 1st down, and T's not going to have to run many more plays. See if T maybe runs one more play before taking a knee. First down, 10, wing formation. 2 wing backs into the game, handoff. Now they read option, pitch outside to Tapia. Ball is on the turf, it goes out of bounds. That will stop the clock at 42. That is going to be a pickup of 3 yards after that to the 50. And T just needs to run one more play. As Dashel Lowry under center. Handoff up the gut to Tapia. He just bulldozes his way forward. Good tackle by Jace Byram for Central. Picked up a couple, 3rd down. Believe that's going to be it. Both teams headed to the 50. And T with a win at home as both teams now head to their sidelines. Scott Fry's team, 12th year at the helm for T, gets their first win of the 2024 season. Aberdeen Central, they drop to 0-2. It's going to be a final here from T-Area Stadium, Titan Field. It's T 39 and Aberdeen Central 7. We'll step aside, be back in 3 minutes for the Golden Eagle postgame show on Sunday 97.7.
Hey, Scott, what is the definition of local?
Let's see, here it is. Belonging exclusively to a specific area or neighborhood.
That's right. And at Insurance Plus, our ownership, our agents, and our long history are all local to Aberdeen, South Dakota. When you insure local, your dollar fuels our economy by going back to our local businesses, schools, foundations, and so much more. We know you have options when purchasing insurance, so we say thank you for choosing to insure local with Insurance Plus. Call Insurance Plus today at 225-4270 and insure local.
Hit pay dirt with Domino's Pizza. Anytime you're hungry, Domino's Pizza of Aberdeen is ready to serve you. Go to Domino's.com for a complete roster of all their tasty offerings and order right from their website. Whether it's delivery, carryout, or dine-in, Domino's will take care of you. And of course, you can always call Domino's at 225-5555. 7 days a week, Domino's Pizza of Aberdeen is ready to serve you. Domino's Pizza, conveniently located at 6th and Main. Call 225-5555 or order online at Domino's.com.
Drive your car down to Max and meet our experienced and friendly crew. And Max Auto Body will make your car look brand new.
For all of your auto body needs, see Max Auto Body at 803 3rd Avenue Southeast in Aberdeen. Call 225-0480 for Max Auto Body, where they do the job right the first time.
Max Auto Body, where quality on you.
Max Auto Body, Southeast 3rd Avenue, north of Avera St. Luke's.
Dr. John Carroll's, Dr. Mark Bain, and Dr. DJ Pollard of Carroll's and Bain Family Dental Care have provided complete family dental care from kids to adults for over 40 years. From cleanings to fillings, root canals, crowns, cosmetic dentistry, and as always, emergencies are seen promptly. At Carroll's and Bain Family Dental Care, new patients are always welcome. Conveniently open Monday through Thursday 8 to 6 and Friday 8 to 3 at 805 South State Street. Call to make your appointment at 225-1192. That's 225-1192. Good luck, Golden Eagles.
Loading planters, scraping silage walls, feeding cattle, and clearing brush. Yeah, tomorrow's workload is heavy. But with the right equipment from DMI, you can do anything. So imagine what you can get done with just one JCB. JCB skid steer loaders help you work faster, safer, and smarter. Stop by one of DMI's 3 branches in Sioux Falls, Aberdeen, or Rapid City, or contact your sales representative to schedule a demonstration to get a closer look at one. Remember, before you buy, call DMI.
Community. It's not a word we use to make ourselves sound more approachable or to appear more in touch with our members. It's a word we take very seriously. We're Area Federal Credit Union. We chose that name so we'll never forget who we serve, the people right here in our area. We're local folks who provide financial stability to our friends and neighbors to help them grow a better tomorrow. We're Area Federal Credit Union, and our area of expertise is you. Federally insured by NCUA.
Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network, Sunday 97.7. Final score here from T. It's 39-7 Titans win on the Easy Stop scoreboard. Central battled in the second half. They scored a touchdown. Ridley Waldo, a 1-yard touchdown. He actually had a pretty nice game in the second half. 17 carries, 62 yards for Waldo. 1 touchdown. His long run was 14 yards, averaged 3.6 yards a carry. Brenner Waldrop, 13 of 31 passing, 160 yards. Long was a 37-yard reception to Colby Dowan, who had another 100-yard game. Colby, 7 catches, 108 yards. Brody Ainstoff with another stellar performance as well, 4 catches for 44 yards. Those 2 guys have been Brenner Waldrop's kind of go-to guys, and they step up again here for the Golden Eagles. Long for Asoff was 17. Dowan also did a pretty good job on special teams. 4 punts, 127 yards. Did a good job flipping the field, 31.8 yards per punt on average, and had 1 inside the 20. And looking at the Central defense, Tate Huff led the way with 5 tackles. Brandon Schwann, 4 tackles. Jack Birch, 4 tackles. And Cordell Ricklick with 3 tackles. Looking at first downs, both teams, as Cy mentioned on the Eagle Eye Cy halftime outcry, pretty even on first downs. Aberdeen Central had 12. T had 12. Rushing yards, Aberdeen Central officially with the net yards, 29 carries, 19. And for T, 41 carries, 260. Passing, Central 160, T 115. Aberdeen Central did force a couple turnovers in the second half, 2 fumbles. T forced a couple turnovers as well, including in the opening series of the game where they had the interception, or not the the fumble recovery scored off of that. Aberdeen Central had more time of possession, 25 minutes, 25 seconds to T's 22 minutes and 35 seconds. Looking at total passing yards, like we said, 160 to 115. T only threw the ball 7 times. Aberdeen Central 31 times. And looking at some individual leaders for T, Brenner Conrad, 14 carries, 101 yards, a touchdown. His long was 45. He averaged 7.2 yards a carry. Sam Wordle, 9.9 yards a carry. He had 7 for 69 and 2 touchdowns there. Cole McKinney had 4 carries for 27 yards for for him. His long was 10. And Dashiell Lowry had 4 for 16, 1 touchdown as well in the first half. Looking at passing numbers, like we said, 3 of 7 for Brenner Conrad, 115 yards and 2 touchdowns. He had a long of 55. That long of 55 went to Riley Schwanda. He had 2 for 65 and 2 touchdowns. And the other one was Carter Brown. He had caught that screen pass in the first half. He had 50 yards. Punting-wise for T, it was 2 punts for 76 yards, 2 inside the 20 for Riley Schwanda. And tackles for T. Sam Wordle led the way with 10. Conrad with 7. He had 2 sacks and 2.5 TFLs. Carter Brown, 7 tackles and 1 sack. And Carter Christensen had 4 tackles there for T. And that is a look at the stats here on the Golden Eagle postgame show as T defeats Aberdeen Central, a final score 39-7. When we come back here on the Golden Eagle postgame show, we will talk with the head coach of the Golden Eagles, Justin Breeze. He's joining us at the HKG Architecture Broadcasting booth. We're back in 60 seconds here on the Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Dr. Elizabeth Schwab at Schwab Audiology. I'm excited to announce our team is growing as we welcome a second audiologist, Hannah Williams. Dr. Williams completed her residency with us at Schwab Audiology this past year and has been an excellent addition. She graduated from USD this spring. Call Schwab Audiology at 725-4455 to schedule a hearing test with Dr. Williams today. At Schwab Audiology, we're all ears.
Dreamer, doer, difference maker. These are just a few things we look for when growing our team at Dakota Bank. Those with empathy and a commitment to doing what's right build their careers with us. If you're about relationships and helping others, Dakota Bank is calling. Will you answer? Go with integrity. Go with teamwork. Go with Dakota Bank.
Primrose Hub City Radio Sports Network and Sunday 97.7. It's the Golden Eagle postgame show. We're at the HKG Architecture Broadcasting booth, live from T. Final score from the field here tonight, 39-7. T comes out with a victory. Joining us on the postgame, as he always does after ball games, is head coach Justin Breeze. And, Coach, they come out right away. They get a fumble. They're able to get a touchdown right away. It kind of felt like you guys were on your heels to start the game. You try to battle back, but overall they had everything going for them, it seemed like.
Yeah, they came out right away, and yeah, they played more physical from the start, and I don't think we were able to keep up with it tonight.
Yeah, and Coach, you look at the stats there. Time of possession, you had more time of possession than they did. You look at the first downs, you had 12 and they had 12. I mean, it just seemed like you said, they were a little bit more physical than you guys to start the game. Is there anything that you can take away, positive away from a game like this?
I think first half we had a lot of trouble running, but I think we figured some stuff out in the second half and got Waldo going a little bit, running the ball. Defensively, we were just not in position quite often, and we didn't do a very good job tackling tonight. So that's not a good combination defensively.
Coach, you mentioned the touchdown in the second half. Ridley Waldo capped off a fourth down in inches from the 1 yard line there. Seemed like he was getting a little bit going in the second half. As you mentioned, he finishes with 17 carries, 62 yards. We talked on the pregame earlier this week about trying to run the ball in between the tackles and see if you could get that going. Do you like his battle in the backfield and just, not quitting and just keep on moving?
Yeah, he's going to run hard. He's always always looking to run hard. It's just a matter of the guys in front of him. He can't do it all on his own, and those guys need to, get on their blocks and stay on their blocks, and that's really what it comes down to. I mean, his successes are going to be because of what happens up front, and we did a better job of running between tackles this week, but it was kind of too little, too late. Getting it going in the second half, and we're already down a few touchdowns. 4 touchdowns? So it's kind of tough at that point.
Yeah, and Coach, what was kind of, is it at halftime when you're down, 33-0, and you got the guys in the locker room? Are you trying to, be positive, like, hey, we just got to win each down, each play? You got to, are you trying to kind of get that through, or what's kind of what was your kind of approach there at the half?
Yeah, at that point you can't get all those points back in one play. So we emphasize talking to guys about one play at a time. Win that first play, come out, win the second play, win the next one, win the next one. You put a few good plays together, and there's a series, there's a 3-and-out, whatever it is defensively, offensively, be able to get first downs and move the chains. But yeah, it was a little bit too late. It's tough when you're down that many points going into the second half, but just trying to get positives out of it going forward from the second half.
Yeah, and, Coach Colby Down, another 100-yard receiving game, 7 catches, $108. Caught that one down the sideline, a couple of really nice grabs. I mean, I think he had a lot of one-on-one battles that he won. I feel like he had opportunities to have a little bit more than 108. I mean, we talked about him last week. It's just kind of trying to get chemistry with these receivers, right? Not just Dallin, but all of them. Yeah,
trying to get that timing down, and then I was throwing that X factor of there's a defensive line there too, breathing down Brenner's throat, and trying to keep those guys at bay and giving him time to find that receiver that's open. We knew what they were going to do out or defensively, and just a matter of trying to figure out how to get our guys the ball and get enough time to get the ball out to them.
Yeah, Coach, and now 0-2, but you got to just keep looking forward. You got Brookings coming to town next Friday night at the Gene Bernal Complex, a team that was a pretty close ball game last year, 13-0. You did force a lot of turnovers in that game, if I'm not mistaken. But, this is kind of one – is this one that you just got to kind of flush and move on to the next one to Brookings, or can you kind of watch this tape and kind of learn some things?
Yeah, we'll always come back and look. We'll get together tomorrow and watch the film and see what we did well, find the positives out of it. You have to do that. You always have to find it. But at the same time, we're always looking to improve. And, if we don't take a look at what we didn't do well, it's going to be a hard time improving. So it's always, catch-22, or it's always kind of tough to, hey, we did this well, but, yeah, I know we lost by quite a few points, but we did this well and we did this well. But, being able to look at our guys and say, okay, here's what we want to accomplish, here's what we know we can do, here's what we need to work on. Okay, we need to get better at these things throughout the season.
And, Coach, what's kind of the early outlook on Brookings? I know only a game. They're in the middle of the game right now. Is this kind of, looking forward? Is that all you can do in a spot like this?
Yeah, we'll obviously take a look at tonight, but then it's on to Brookings. I haven't even looked at anything that they've done yet at all. We've just been focused on T this week, and we'll tomorrow afternoon take a look at Brookings and, see what they're doing, and we'll see where we can get some matchups and how we can attack them defensively.
We'll have the coverage here on Sunday 97.7 next week as Justin Breeze joining us on the postgame. Coach, final one here for you. What would you say for you? What you want to see? Is there something next week during practice that you want to see from your guys in particular, or is it just I know you said to me on the pregame you wanted to see your guys compete tonight. That was kind of one of your big keys. Is that what you want to see in practice next week?
Yeah, we need to continue to compete, and tonight I don't think we did that very well. Getting our guys to come out and compete and, win one play and then go to the next to win that play, and at the same time, have a little bit of energy behind it, some enthusiasm, some excitement behind it. I think we've been a little bit lax in that area. Got to keep reminding them that, hey, this is a game. It's supposed to be fun. Yeah, we're doing hard work and we're sweating and we're getting after it, but, it's a game and, have fun as we're doing it.
Yeah, Coach, and you got to think, this is a time for your senior captains to step up, right? Is
that
fair?
Yep. And they're learning and they're growing. Trying to help these young men grow into good leaders and helping them, and I don't want to do it for them, and allowing them to take control of their team as seniors and as captains and, help them to grow. And it's always a process, and it's something that you got to do. These guys are going to be going out here in a few months, and they're not going to be in high school anymore, and we got to help them get ready to be leaders here in our country.
All right, Justin Breeze joining us on the post game. Coach, thanks a lot for joining us here.
Yep.
We got Brookings next week at the Gene Bernal Complex, 7 p.m. kickoff for that one. Next week we'll have the pregame at 6:30. Looking forward to that one as Cy will be on the play-by-play there next week. Coach, thanks a lot for joining me here tonight on the post game, and we're on to Brookings.
On to Brookings. Go Eagles.
Coach Justin Breeze here on the post-game. Thanks a lot for doing that. Coming up next here on the post-game show, we'll wrap up the broadcast. We'll be back here in 30 seconds.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
State Farm Agent Chad Bent can create a personal price plan designed for your life and your budget. Call 225-2144 or see State Farm Agent Chad Bent at 1023 6th Avenue Southeast.
Big shout-out Justin Breeze joining us on the post-game show on Sunday 97.7. That about wraps up our broadcast here from tonight, live from T. I'm talking a little bit about the out-of-town scoreboard, taking a look at the scoreboard here in Class 11AA before we do close, and around the state of South Dakota. Sturgis Brown ahead of Douglas 21-0, 9 minutes left in the third. Watertown 20, Yankton 13 at the end of the half. Yeah, Watertown, the number 4 seed, Yankton the number 2. Yankton defeated Huron last week 60-0. Could be a little upset there. Brookings is ahead of Mitchell right now at Dana J. Dykehouse Stadium, 14-0 at the half. So that's who Central's got next week. Pierre versus Huron, 20-6. Pierre leads, 8 minutes left in the third. Rapid City Central ahead of Spearfish right now, 8-0. 7 minutes left in the second. Looking at 11B, Clark Willow Lake is ahead of Sisseton right now, 32-6. Got a close game in Webster. Groton 14, Webster 7. Also a close game happening right now on Pheasant Country 103. Roncalli 14, Dole 12. 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter there. Looking at what's happening in 11B, Mopridge Pollock ahead of Miller Highmore Herald. 22-14 at the end of the first half there. And Wagner Hot Springs 21-zip. And Flandreau ahead of Parker right now 19-6. In 9AA, Hamlin all over Wabash Summit 50-0. Britton over Redfield 34-0 there. Looking at more 9AA scores. Loyola Frederick ahead of Stanley County 20-8. Great Plains Lutheran ahead of Florence Henry 22-8. And that's a look at 9AA. 9A, you got Warner ahead of Ipswich right now on KSDN 21-0. 5 minutes left to go in the third there. Waverly South Shore ahead of Wilmot 29-6. Wolsey Wessington ahead of Castlewood at the half 14-8. The number 1 seed in 9A is Howard. They are up over Dubrook 49-0 at the end of 3. And finally to 9B. Looking at the scores there, Waverly South Shore ahead of Wilmot 29-6. Faulkton all over Harriet Selby 46-0. 9 minutes left to go in the third there. Sunshine Bible ahead of Cologne 44-12. And Avon, the number 1 seed in 9B, is ahead of Burke 60-7. Canastota over Iroquois Lake Preston at the start of the fourth 40-0. That's a look at the Easy Stop out-of-town scoreboard here on the Golden Eagle postgame show. That about wraps up our time together here tonight, live from T. One final time from T. Titans 39, Aberdeen Central 7. Want to say a big shout-out to Cy Evanuk running the video stream and also hopping on the halftime show, the Eagle Eye Cy halftime outcry. He will be on play-by-play next week in Brookings. Also big shout-out to Scott and the folks back at the Sunny 97.7 studios. I'm Matt McClure, signing off here tonight from T as the Titans beat the Golden Eagles 39-7. We'll talk again soon. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we're back at it next week for more Golden Eagles football on Sunny 97.7.
Sunny 97.7's coverage of Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles football has been brought to you by Dakota Bank, Avera Orthopedic.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and take the break. That would have been normally when the break took place, so afterwards they'll go through that macro.
What was that?
Clean Transportation and Insurance Plus. And by Domino's Pizza, Max Auto Body, Carroll's and Bain Family Dental Center, DMI, Area Federal Credit Union, Schwab Audiology, Culver's, Chad Bent, your State Farm Insurance agent in Aberdeen, American Bank and Trust, Safety Service, and Har Motors. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage of Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles football on Sunny 97.7, KNBZ FM, Redfield, Aberdeen, and online at hubcityradio.com.